Hey.
Oh man, my ninjas. What's going on, man? Even though I know how your weekend was, I'm gonna ask anyway.
Yeah.
That's Boogie.
Yes, sir.
That's Jones.
Yes, sir.
That's Shalaya.
Yep.
How was your weekend?
Oh, pretty good actually. I had
Pretty
fun.
good. You had fun?
I had way more fun than I thought I was gonna have.
Oh, so I was right.
Shut up.
That's all I want to hear. I was right. That's all I want to hear. So that's good. I'm glad your weekend was good.
Yeah.
Wow, boy. Bobo.
Yeah.
Baba Lob. Baba Ruski. How was your weekend, brother?
Oh, that's quite warm.
None. But it was alright.
It was all right?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
You liked it? So you had fun at Blerdcon?
Yeah. You know, I was contemplating this shit to myself, right?
Right.
Like, I was telling my boys back home, I was like, yo, I think this shit got Deuce Palooza beat.
Oh shit.
Because first off, it goes on longer.
First
Yeah,
off,
all
first
night.
off, it's a weekend.
Yeah.
So
And these niggas stayed up until 4 a.m. to fucking 5.
Yeah, all night.
dog, we gonna get to that.
Yeah.
All right. So we gonna leave the Blerdcon recap to the end of the show. All right. So we can recollect our thoughts, figure out what we want to say and don't want to say. Anything incriminating on here will be bleeped out. I assure you. Or we might use this as a Patreon exclusive.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. To be discussed. But as far as, do we have any questions, Hesh?
Nah, I ain't even.
Oh, one more thing.
I've been on vacation mode, so I ain't really like.
What's up?
Virginia's weird, right? Because it's not like up here the heat comes down. Up down there, the heat comes up. I don't know what the fuck is that about.
Nah, it was hot as fuck out there.
Yo, the heat was coming off the ground, nigga.
No,
God damn, nigga.
No, that was from everyone's loins.
I mean, yeah, and it was hot. I mean, we're gonna talk about it, but it was near constantly warm, even inside, because there's just so many niggas around.
We gonna talk about
in the loins.
Blerdcon as a whole, but if you missed Blerdcon this year, you missed an extraordinary event. I've been trying to tell y'all niggas for the last, I don't know, umpteenth months that y'all need to come down to Blerdcon, get y'all tickets, whatever. But now that Blerdcon has passed and the Blerdcon experience is in the books, stamped in the books, we cannot rewrite history anymore. Third year of Blerdcon, pretty fucking good. I see where this thing is headed.
Yeah.
I see, and I'm glad that, shout out to Hilton and shout out to the Blerdcon staff for letting us be a part of it and having our panel and whatnot. Shout out to y'all just putting together a dope ass convention.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the cosplayers that was there. Shout out to everyone that had a panel there. Shout out to all the podcasters, all the entrepreneurs, all, just anybody black, that was there just doing their thing or just enjoying a good ass, nerdy ass geek time.
Yeah, shout out to anybody who actually is listening to us from actually meeting us there or anything like that.
If
this is your first
you
episode,
listen to us
I apologize.
from meeting us at Blerdcon, shout out to you. We appreciate you. I'm glad you took the flyer and actually looked at a link and clicked on some shit.
Shout out to James Watts and Sierra.
Yeah.
Shout out to I can't even call them fans. Those are my friends.
No,
now.
them niggas.
Them is some of the coolest niggas. See, and we gonna, like I said, we gonna get into the whole Blerdcon experience and shit, right? But listening to this show, I didn't think it would have the effect that it has. Doing the show, like I said, we don't know the effect until we actually either go on social media or we go in person and actually start to meet people.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope to actually meet someone that likes our show, thinks like us, talks like us, has common interests, and we actually get to meet them in person and hang out with them.
Yeah.
And shoot the shit. And we did that shit for a weekend. So, shout out to James Watts, shout out to Sierra. I fuck with y'all.
Word.
I consider them my friends now. Just two cool ass niggas that just came to kick it with us. But we
Funny as fuck.
funny.
Yeah.
Yo, it's rare that I find women funny.
Right?
She's fucking
crazy.
hilarious, yo. Yo, I really don't find women funny. I like her.
Yeah, she funny.
Yeah, nah, she cool, man.
James Watts,
Yeah, we
another.
already knew James
Yeah,
Watts
this nigga.
was.
Yo,
But I think in person, I think it's worse.
no cap. This
Yeah.
nigga is the same nigga
Yo, for real.
in life, in real life,
Yes.
as he is on the
I
internet.
gotta give a props like that because
I give that nigga all the props in
same
the
as
world, B. Yo, All right, so SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. You know how good my weekend was?
Whatever.
I feel like I'm getting sick.
You might be.
And I don't get sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just because so many people around. You probably are actually getting
Not
sick.
even that.
Con flu thing is real.
Nigga, I slept an accumulative 12 hours that whole weekend.
Sounds about right.
So,
I think mine's a 6.
dog,
I'm sure.
Yo.
I feel it, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I wouldn't change a fucking thing.
That is by far the longest fucking weekend I ever had in my life.
Yo, I feel like I didn't go to sleep at all. I feel like I just took like quick naps, got up, and went to go do shit.
Yeah.
So, where was I? 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That's 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. If you would like to financially back us, we do have a Patreon page. It's patreon.com/3ninjaspodcast. Or you can reach us on social media at 3ninjaspodcast on Instagram and Twitter. So, be it that we do not have any questions this week, or we were just all too lazy enough to look for some, because just gonna be, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. It's been a lot, yo. Yo, this weekend's been a lot, my nigga. So, we just gonna get straight to the topics. You know, shout out to everybody that, you know, does send in questions on a weekly or like a bi-weekly basis. Whenever, however you deem it necessary to reach us, be it Instagram or email, and you send us questions, shout out to y'all. Y'all make the show that much more engaging. You know, we're going to try to do some more shit to engage y'all with the show, but, you know, it's more to come.
Yeah.
So, topics. So, Sonic producer Tim Miller on the redesign states, the fans will be pleased. I feel like this is bullshit. I'm gonna tell you right the fuck now.
I mean, if you just look like regular ass game Sonic, I think they'll be alright.
Yeah.
But you can't please nobody. The movie's still probably gonna be garbage.
Oh, yeah.
But the whole, like I said before in the previous episode, y'all did all this shit and the movie still might be trash, and y'all went back and changed the whole design of a character.
Yeah.
For what? For a movie that still might not sell well, that might not do good in the box office, that might not get a Sonic 2.
Yeah, and you just inflated the budget now.
And you just inflated the budget for what? Because a couple motherfuckers sent some tweets out. Yo, if tweets and fucking niggas with their thumbs can scare you, I don't want to watch a movie.
I'm telling you, like, a lot of people want to see this shit for the train wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why?
Because if you,
but why taint your childhood like that? I see, I'm getting sick. I'm still gonna keep drinking. But why? But why taint what you know as Sonic with such bullshit like this?
I mean, I don't know, man. I get it, because it's like they're trying to present the movie in a way that will make people actually want to watch it, because obviously they want to make their money back. The issue is if all they're doing is redesigning the character.
Yeah.
Right.
So as far as I'm aware, the movie that they're making is still the same ass movie.
But you don't think there's gonna be any reshoots at all?
Oh, hell no.
No, I think they're just redesigning Sonic.
I mean,
So voiceover's still the same. If you look at every scene that was in that trailer, if those scenes make it into actual movie, all those scenes are still in the movie. It's just Sonic's gonna look different. That doesn't make me want to see this movie anymore. The movie, the scenes, I was like, this is dumb. Why is he in a gym bag? Why is this nigga in a car and he can run fast in the car?
Yeah.
Why, all this shit, like, so all that stuff is still gonna happen. It's just like he's just gonna look like Sonic now.
But you don't think, because I guess I don't know if they're gonna make him taller or shorter. I don't know if they're just changing the face design, the fact that he has teeth. I don't know what the fuck they're changing. But if they actually do change the height of Sonic, I would think that they have to do reshoots, because, you know, when they do like the line of sight shots, when you have to like look at Sonic but he's not really there type thing.
No, they can't.
They can be looking like above him.
Then they have to reshoot the whole movie, and I doubt they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But
they have to do like damn near the whole movie to adjust for that. If that's I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I don't think they're gonna
yeah.
do it, but that might be like, this might be like the worst video game movie train wreck that we've ever fucking seen.
I don't know. It'd be worse than
like,
Mario.
Yeah, but it's like we still got Mario.
Yeah,
Mario,
always
Luigi, Mario.
Dog.
Mario, Luigi, Mario.
I tried to put that shit out my mind, but that nigga name was legit Luigi Mario.
Factories.
Mario's not even a fucking last name.
Then they had the Windex lady. What was it? The Windex lady?
The Windex lady.
What was the one of them ladies was in the commercial? Well, maybe I'm just, you know, stereotyping.
Yeah, you
Big black woman.
Windex lady.
Remember the big lady with the big boobs that was black and she had the boots? She was like,
that wasn't her.
Nah,
was that her?
I don't know. know it looked like her. I'm
That
just
wasn't
assuming.
Windex. That's
Pine Sol.
Pine Sol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
was
what
that the
I
Pine
was-
Sol lady?
No, I don't think
I
I
look like her.
About the Pine Sol lady.
Look like her.
I forgot about her.
She was mad. Well, old dude was mad short, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I
thinking.
don't know.
Gotta
But
go
yeah,
fast.
Yeah.
I feel like the movie's gonna be trash.
Oh,
I feel
fast.
like the movie's gonna be trash
the
too, but
movie's gonna be trash as fuck. But I just hope it's so trash that it actually makes it over its budget, so they can get in a second shot at the shit. So I would like to see that shit.
See that, but now the problem is the movie probably was already gonna start as trash, right? we probably believe that.
Yeah.
And they might have still been able to maybe make some money even in the movie's trash, but now that they have to redo the CGI, that's more money they gotta spend.
Yeah.
So that makes their budget bigger. That means the margin in which they can make money is smaller now. Even if the movie's still trash, imagine if imagine it's an extra $20 million have to do. I don't even know if it's gonna cost whatever. Extra $20 million just to do these redesigns. And that's like a window there. They could have used that money. They could have instead of that's 20 more million that they have to make before they can actually start recouping their funds back. So
man, they could have added tails in it
or something.
Fucking 20 million.
Yeah, or something else that would made the movie more enticing. But then again, you saw how Sonic looked.
I mean,
imagine the tails would look.
It can't be worse.
Or Canucks. From my nigga Canucks in there looking all fucked up.
It can't be worse than Dark Fetus's bomb.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it'll be up there because I don't know that many. Because I feel like Dark Phoenix was like, yeah, we have to finish this because we've been we've been with this X-Men for so long. We just have to see it through.
Yo, you know that shit bombed more than Fantastic Four.
yeah, the Josh Trank one.
Word?
Yeah, the Michael B. Jordan one.
Yeah.
Worse than that. But I also think it's the
reshoots?
it's the thing about budgets.
Yeah.
The budget
Yeah.
is way bigger, so it's not making. So if you compare it to what the budget is versus the amount of money it actually makes, it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And all the reshoot shit, you got to pay for that. So that makes your budget bigger. That means if you're not recouping enough money, it's a bigger bomb.
I mean, somebody's family gonna die. That's fucked up. We did all these reshoots. They gonna hold your little kid hostage and shit. Somebody gotta die.
Yeah. First off, that's why I don't give like none of these movies really a pass, because you have concept designs that you look at. And we talked about this before. Like who the fuck looked at that shit was like, oh, that's it.
Yo, I think it's always a bunch of old, out of touch, more than likely
crazy,
white
man.
niggas that don't fucking know shit. It was like, yo, whatever y'all do, just do it and make it blue. It don't fucking matter what y'all do.
It's
Like,
the same way we get all these controversies that come up with like the clothing lines where they do the dumb black people shit where they put the black face on something or the noose and something. It's like there's no people who represent that type of area in there. There's probably no gamer people, no people who know what Sonic are in the meetings and all that shit, looking at this shit like, nah, that sounded a little crazy, dog.
Yeah.
it's funny you said that because my new question is, did they do this shit on purpose for free promo for the internet? Because now that we're actually like looking forward to the train wreck, now we're actually going to see it. Was this like free press that they did?
I mean, they say there's no such thing as a bad press, or however the fuck the statement goes. So maybe even if it's not even if it wasn't purposeful,
Like,
I guess.
Like, I'm pretty sure niggas that worked on this movie grew up on Sonic, or at least saw Sonic, where it was like, yo,
I mean, you would think that
we're putting this out and we know we have this visual representation. Like, this ain't some character that we made up in the last 2 years.
or some obscure
Sonic
back in the
has
day thing, like
millions of games.
Way too much source material.
Fucking
he's a couple of cartoons like this,
cartoons.
You know what the shit's supposed to look like, dog.
Like, he's synonymous with Sega. It's like Sonic, Sega, Nintendo, Mario, PlayStation. Who knows? Anybody.
Yeah, they still got the Detective Pikachu niggas to get on that. Because like seriously, because on that, even though they took what the cartoon and the whatever designs are, but they made them their own.
Yeah.
So like, it's not even that the Sonic looks different than the Sonic we used to. It just looks bad.
Yeah.
You can make it look a little different, like they did in Pokemon.
Yeah.
And still have it look good. Like those Pokemon look excellent.
Yeah.
The Sonic looks insane.
You know, this movie had the potential to be something really big, because you got Sonic, he runs. Like, what if Nike would have designed a shoe like for Sonic?
I mean, they still might.
In the movie,
still
I would have
might.
bought them shits.
They
I was
still
like,
might.
them the Sonic shoes.
Gotta go fast 12s. nigga.
Fast 12s.
The chili dog 11s.
Chili dog. Oh, he do like chili dog.
He did in the cartoon. I don't know if fucking he will in the movie.
No, they fucking up. He better eat a chili dog. I'll be mad.
And I'm still mad they don't got Michael Jalil White doing.
Yeah,
Michael
Jalil White.
Jalil White.
Michael John White.
Michael John White. I know. Jalil White.
The niggas related,
That's their son.
right?
What? Whoa. Yeah. Sonic and Michael J. White's son?
It's Michael Jalil.
Michael J. All right.
Michael Jalil White. These niggas fused and shit.
Wow, boy.
Stop, man. Stop playing.
Black Dynamite with overalls. Black Dynamite with overalls. Michael Jalil White.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Shit. I wish I was on Earth too.
You can't erase what happened this weekend. I synced at you with my own shit.
All right, man. All right.
No, I'm
optical
not
socket.
saying anything bad. I'm not saying anything. All right? You my nigga. I wouldn't do that to you. Like I said, Patreon exclusive. Your girl ain't paying for this shit.
They thought it was a myth.
Yo, when I
She don't even
tell
listen to this shit now.
yo,
I know she don't. She don't, right?
when I
She
tell
don't, but
you,
she do.
when I tell you,
she got people that listen that tell her shit.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I just mean historically, the
Like,
shit that you say in the show, she couldn't possibly listen to the shit
you know,
because
chicks
you'd have been
that
in way more trouble.
get back. But the crazy shit is like chicks that I fuck with, like I tell them that I got a show. They're like, yo, you always busy to do something. And I'm like forced to tell them I got a show. Like, and then they just fuck around and listen to it, even though they don't like none of this shit. And they were like, oh, so you watch fucking When They See Us Without Me? Yo, relax, yo.
Huh? No.
Yeah.
You know, she gotta make it. You know, it's women's.
But they don't. I'm like, yo, you don't even like comic books and anime. You like, all right, man. But so new report states Captain Marvel co-star Lashana Lynch is set to play 007 in play.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
No, you're right. And niggas is mad. So listen.
Whoa.
007 is just a code name.
No, but whoa.
Yeah.
So she's playing
007.
That's what they say.
007.
That's what they say.
It's just a code name.
I need to read more because I thought she was gonna play that, you know, the love interest side trick that, you know.
I mean, the reports are obviously it's not been confirmed. The reports are she's playing 007, and people are mad, obviously.
In the 25th Bond film.
Yeah, but 007 is just a name designation. It's a code name. There's other agents in the agency. There's been female agents before. It's just a code name. He's probably like a retired, because this is the last one he's doing. He's probably like an old retired. He's still Bond. He's James Bond. Yeah, but 007 is just his like agency code name. Yeah, so like, if he's retired, somebody got to take it up.
006,
yeah, exactly.
Like that
so if he's retired, somebody's obviously got to take it up. So she's probably taking over that role as 007. Okay. She's not Bond. She's just 007.
Now, question.
Yes.
Should Idris be mad?
Yeah. I feel like, yeah.
I mean, to an extent, I get it, but also, you know what I mean? Like, let the black woman shine, I guess.
Now,
let a black queen be actually after Blerdcon.
So, you're right. You are absolutely fucking right. But is she going to, is she a whole separate entity? Like, is she going to have James Bond traits?
Oh, I have no idea.
Whereas, like James Bond used sex a lot of his times to get out of situations. Or
I'm pretty sure it's a lot easier for a woman to use sex to get out of a situation than a man.
All you gotta do is have a vagina. It's like
game,
dick get
set,
thrown
match.
at you.
Dick set match.
I did say game set match, but that's better.
Can that be made of a podcast?
Dick set match.
No, hell no.
Come on, why not?
Dick set match.
Yes.
Dick set match. No.
Dick set match.
No, but for
Come on, man, bro.
I don't even think that you can put that on iTunes and shit.
Then D.
Asterisk K. Set match.
Come on, man. Let's make it happen.
Wow, girl.
Oh shit!
But she's
we in rare for it.
Yeah. Yo, it's been a good weekend. See, once you have some fun and get that shit out your system, everything flows nicely.
Shit.
But Lashana Lynch to play 007 in the 25th Bond film. Now, this is the 25th Bond film, yes. So they have been doing Bond films since like the 60s, maybe
something like that.
Maybe earlier than that.
Yeah.
So being that this is the 25th run, so this is the 25th one. So this is like a like a milestone, the 25th, the 50th, you know, all them shits.
Yeah.
So, do you think the crowd will be receptive to not only a female 007, but a black female. 007.
Well, no, white people are already mad because they're too dumb to like understand what a code
I
name
don't
is.
really give a fuck about.
No,
white
I'm just
people
saying.
at
So
this
people,
point.
it depends on how it's used because I don't think like they're doing it to like she's taking over the franchise. I don't think it's that. I literally think, and again, I don't know anything about the movie. I literally think it's like James Bond's retired because obviously Daniel Craig don't want to do shit. So I'm guessing like it's a retired James Bond. So she took over the code name. Some shit happens, so they're gonna team up and do some shit. But I don't think she's gonna like take over the Bond franchise going forward. I could be wrong as shit. So if you look at it, like just like that, like it's just a character in a movie who just happens to be taking over his code name.
Yeah.
There's really no reason to like be super up in arms. Now, if that whole dynamic changes in the movie, she's gonna be 007 going forward and shit, then that's a little different, and we'll have to deal with that when it happens. But in terms of just that, I don't personally have it. Obviously, I don't have an issue with it, but you know, people be wilding, so you know.
Yeah, but is this pandering though?
Yeah, it is. It is. Facts.
I don't know. It's hard.
I feel like it is.
I feel like it is too.
And I get why you would say that, but it's kind of hard to always call. Like, when is it pandering? When is it not pandering? Or is it always pandering?
Well, the Ariel thing, I don't think that's
pandering.
Yeah, because the motherfucker can sing.
Yes, and she can sing.
She can sing.
Yes.
So I feel like she got that part off her merits.
Mm-hmm.
But this shit is like,
and because Beyonce,
man, come on, yeah.
Because I forgot what I was watching.
Oh, Beyonce helps everything.
Yeah, but Beyonce's
right.
in The Lion King, so I forgot what I was watching. Someone's like, "Well, what if when Beyonce said
that she do Lion King,
like, yo, if you got something coming up, girl, and something, and that popped up." I don't know if that's true, but I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." But I mean, because it's Beyonce, so it's like, "Oh, we're gonna do what Beyonce said."
Fuck, gonna say no to Beyonce.
Yeah, for right.
You're right.
So I don't know. It could be pandering. Yeah. I guess I'm just choosing to believe it's
like
not
her. I would thought Tessa Thompson before,
and that's another thing.
They're
tired of They're tired of when they cast black women. They cast these fair skin or light skin or brown skin women.
Got you.
So now that you
Lupita.
Lupita is just amazing at what she does. But now that you have this black woman, like dark skinned chocolate ass black woman.
Oh yeah.
Now people have a real problem. Now it's like, is she British?
I don't even know. I just know she was in Captain Marvel. That's one thing I know. I know her from. She was Captain Marvel's friend in the black family.
But with a lot of this, I guess the Me Too movement shit and equality and just shit that's going on in the industry with women. Lashana Lynch, just with shit that's going on in the industry, it seems kind of weird that British. Now she is British. Okay, makes sense.
Damn.
She was like, "Oi, governor, oi, chip."
So it's just weird that they start doing this shit now. Where now it's all this inclusion, and it feels at a point it's starting to feel forced.
Yeah, unauthentic.
I mean, I don't know. So I get it.
I get it, but
it's like you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, but they just pushing too much at us at once. Where it's like,
let's do it just because.
Yeah, it's like,
is it too much at once, or are they just trying to fucking balance the scales?
They're trying to balance the scales too quickly. It's like, yo, we get that.
Fuck it, we do it now. Or we don't do it at all.
We get that we fucked y'all over in movies for like the last 100 years. Don't give us all this black shit at once and just overdo it.
I'm here for it. Fuck that. All black everything.
I'm not saying I'm not here for it. I'm just saying like I can see the play.
Lupe Fiasco song. All black everything.
All right, my nigga.
We ain't never having black tees then.
No.
Well, other couple tees.
Black tee on right now. Let's get the faces on it, nigga.
I bought this shit for the con. Didn't
even wear it. I wore mine though.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Yeah. So
new shirt.
Niggas better cop.
3 ninjas.
When we drop, we better cop.
Kuminati.
When we drop,
shout
we better cop. Better cop when we drop.
We the best.
Better buy them shits.
So
James Watts too, nigga. All right.
Now you want
if you don't buy at least 75 of them shits to fight that nigga. I'm not, because he big as fuck, but that's a big nigga.
He is a big nigga.
Like lifting weights big. I was like, God damn. It's a little big little round. I was like, oh, he gonna fuck me up. Better be nice to this nigga before he fuck me up.
It be niggas like that. Yo, I'm glad he on my side.
Yeah, right. That nigga baby shook.
Yo, for real.
Earth the shit out of one of these niggas.
Ground all these niggas.
You ain't never seen a ground egg ground until you see a Watts ground egg ground. So let's see. Warner Media paid $425 million to pull Friends from Netflix. They will pay $85 million for 5 years to exclusively stream on their service HBO Max.
Yo, didn't they do that for The Office too?
Yeah,
they
but-
pulled
that's the
Office
office
too?
right now.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you're talking about.
Yeah, but no, I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no, the Friends.
Oh, Friends.
They
my bad.
did that to The Office too, right?
The
They pulled it
Office-
from some shit.
Yeah, but the Office ain't getting pulled until the end of the year.
Yeah,
Okay.
they tried to
but they
pull
still got to pay too.
Yeah, but more than likely they got to pay.
Yeah, if you pull it
because-
early.
Well, they tried to pull Friends, but I
Yeah.
think Netflix fought. I think they still technically have Friends, but I don't know for how long. And obviously now that NBC's doing their own shit, Friends probably ain't gonna be up there that long.
A lot of this shit gonna.
Can I just get $1 million? That's all I want, nigga. These niggas spend a mag wild for these
Yeah,
shows,
like-
which makes
But-
sense.
No,
'cause-
but
no, go.
what's fucking me up?
Yeah.
It's Friends.
Yeah.
Friends been off the fucking air for how long?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because
It's like
you don't like Friends,
Yeah.
baby.
It's like really big.
Niggas like Friends. I got like 14 chicks on my friend list on Facebook right now that love Friends. All they talk about, they watch Friends all the time.
Yeah.
They love Friends. I've barely
I mean,
watched 2 episodes of Friends.
The Office.
I get because I like The Office. I've never really watched Friends like that, but I think it's probably a good show.
My cousin tried to get me to watch Friends. That nigga half black, half Rican. He liked the shit. He one of the toughest niggas I know.
So Friends gotta be good.
It gotta be good. I'm just saying.
Wasn't Friends like the white version of what was that shit with
Martin?
Queen Latifah? No.
Living Single.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where
Was
they
it
got
that?
the idea from.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
Sons of bitches.
yeah, you know, they stay stealing our shit and then trying to act like they made it. But you know, it's whatever.
You know what it is.
no, I mean, Friends was insanely popular too. Let's not forget.
It was popular.
just because we
but-
didn't watch it or we didn't.
No,
enjoy
it is
or-
funny. I'll give it
and
that. It is
it's
funny.
It's one of them. It's one of them shows.
Yeah, but
Like Big Bang Theory. I don't really watch Big Bang.
Yeah,
I've watched it
I keep
before.
hearing about it.
It's probably, but it's like one of the biggest. It's probably actually I think at the moment probably the biggest show on TV at the moment. Probably
that
like
shit,
comedy type.
that shit left. That shit gone too.
Well, it's getting ready to leave. I think it's on its last season or it's got one more season or it's
I thought that
about to be
shit
done.
ended. I thought him and the chick got married and the shit was over.
I'm pretty sure it's got one. I don't watch
I
the show
don't
though.
fucking know.
All I know is like I know it's ending soon. If it might have just finished. I don't watch the show, but that's one of the biggest shows on TV. Period. Like it's one of them shows, and just because I didn't watch it doesn't mean 18 billion other people didn't fucking watch it. So it's a big deal.
That's a
Same
fact.
thing with Friends. Just because I didn't watch it doesn't mean it's not a big deal. So obviously, they think there's value in it because also it's over. It's got a complete story, and it's one of them things you just binge watch. You can stream it, you just put the TV on and let it run. You don't have to necessarily pay attention to it. You've seen it a million times. You don't really need to follow the story, but that's got people coming back to your service all the time, every time. And then maybe one day, I'm watching Friends. Oh, I finished the season. Oh, what's this thing that's up here that I haven't seen yet? Let me watch that. Or I'm just paying for the service.
If you like Friends, you might like.
Yeah. So for them, it makes sense to have it on their own service. So I
Wait,
can't.
you know, I am getting it. It's gonna be way too many streaming services.
Oh, facts. It's gonna be just like having cable.
This is like what HBO Max? Like what the fuck is
I just
HBO
think that-
Max?
No, but
That's some wild shit, and that's
Crazy
got like
shit.
Rooster Teeth and some other shit on there.
But crazy shit about HBO Max. HBO has enough content that they should have been put out a streaming service. My
Oh hell
nigga,
yeah!
Yeah, facts.
They should have been the first Netflix. They were Netflix before Netflix.
True.
Yo, what channel was Real Sex on? Was it on HBO?
Yeah, it
HBO
was.
about to be one of the
Nasty.
best streaming
But they took
services.
it off.
What?
Yeah, they took it off of their
Oh, you
shit they got.
remember the TJ
TJ Hooker?
Yeah, the pimp shit.
Yeah.
That shit
No,
was
I don't remember
crazy.
that.
Oh, yo, we watched that as a family.
I remember Taxi Cab Confession.
Yo, Taxi Cab Convection.
Wait, man, your family nasty.
Yeah, we are.
Taxi Cab Confession.
We watched that as a family.
Hookers at Hunts Point.
Yo, that was a good ass show. I ain't gonna lie. They got that on HBO now.
I think they took all their sex stuff off. Anything
Wow,
sexual,
come
then they took it
on,
off.
man. See, that's why I'm getting
Nah,
rid of it.
you got to pay extra for that.
You gotta play extra
What
for the
was that?
nastiness.
What was that Golden Green documentary that they fucking had on there? Where it was like,
The Pimps and Hoes?
yeah, the pimps and hoes shit. What was that shit called? It was like Gold or something.
Oh, I can't remember. I think I need to talk about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, everybody know what I'm talking about. Everybody that see that shit and then talked about it in school the next day. Yo, them bitches be sucking wild dick. Yo, like
Never mind.
to really be a pimp. That's the wildest occupation that you fall into by accident, where you just meet a bitch with just like no self-esteem, not even low, no self-esteem, and just
That's
like,
the thing
yo,
with pimps.
you're gonna fuck and give me the money,
All of it.
all of it. I don't want to hear shit, or I'm gonna slap you. Shut your fucking mouth, bitch.
Oh, here's some money to get your nails done. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He won't even say sorry, but
Shut
whatever.
your mouth, bitch. I love you.
Yeah.
Yo, ain't no damn when it come to pimping, nigga.
Ain't no damn with a pimp gang.
Damn the pimping.
That's fucked up though, man. Like,
Can't have any sympathy for these hoes.
You gotta love and respect women, dog. You gotta...
Man, fuck these bitches.
Yeah.
Except these hoes. Except these hoes. So,
oh shit!
The Cuphead
We
show.
ain't never getting sponsored.
It's okay. Sponsored by Blerdcon.
Are we?
They about to reject us.
Yeah, we the stepchild, nigga.
We need to be.
Oh shit!
So, shit, as much as we fucking talked about Blerdcon on this goddamn show, you need to be a goddamn sponsor for next year. Fuck. Yo, Hilton.
Get us a bigger room next time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell
What we
yeah.
gonna talk about?
Next episode, we gonna talk to Hilton.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for real again?
Yeah.
Oh
Word.
yeah.
We have to recap Blerdcon for
The
this
wind
nigga.
down.
Yeah, the wind down.
Y'all talked to him. You ain't talked to him?
Nah.
I talked to him briefly.
Nah, I wanted to take a picture with him, but you know, niggas was easy.
Oh yeah, you was getting food.
Everybody wasn't around at the same time. Or
No, he
like,
was.
That nigga was moving.
No, he was. Like,
Why the fuck we ain't take a picture with
I
him?
was literally right there talking to him when you was getting your food.
Oh.
Hesh was right there.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
When we was in the when we first went to the food trucks.
When I was hungover.
He was right there. I was like, "Hey, what's up? You don't remember us, huh? We talked to you back in like April,
Did
you know,
not.
3 Ninjas." He's like, "Oh, all right, good thing." Yeah.
Was that when I was hungover?
Probably.
Oh.
Did not see that shit.
Yeah. You was
What?
getting your food.
Whatever.
Right.
That shit was good.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to the vegan
shout out
spot.
to the food
Yeah.
trucks, man.
Yeah.
That shit, man.
Oh,
Listen.
chicken all day.
Yo, shout out to that fake chicken and fake bacon.
For real. Shout out to my Uber Eats I never got.
Somebody had a fucking meal on Hesh. But we gonna get there. We gonna get to the.
They ate your shit, didn't they?
I don't know. They
Yeah,
had
they probably
to.
did.
Yo, I called this nigga twice. He ordered some wings or whatever the fuck he ordered.
I don't even remember what I ordered.
So the Cuphead show is coming to Netflix.
Yeah.
So now they're making a show off of an independent game. Now Cuphead has had one of the biggest, I think, independent releases ever, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit's hard as fuck, nigga.
A quote
Yeah.
from the, I guess, not the creators, but I guess whoever's writing the shit. They said, it's safe for kids, but written so there are also things that adults find funny and appeals to a wider audience. It's not a toddler show or a little kid's cartoon. So
Something in the middle.
Oh, just
That
like the
bit-
originals.
that basically means it's gonna be like 90 shows where it's gonna be cartoon-esque, where it's gonna have cartoon elements, where it's gonna be shit obviously for little kids, but
On some Ren and Stimpy shit?
it's gonna be on some not
I don't think it's gonna be as bad
not
as that.
realistic, maybe more so Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah.
Or like
where it's like-
Simpsons too, a little
Yeah, they
bit.
throw little, only shit that adults will get.
Yeah, like
So-
it's aimed for kids, but parents will like, or
Yeah.
like any of these like a lot of these animated shows that movies that come out,
Yeah.
like it's aimed for kids, but there's definitely a lot of jokes in there that
a lot of-
fans,
it's a lot
like
of
adults will.
It's a lot of
pick up
Easter
on.
eggs in there for like
Yeah.
niggas like, yo, if you happen to be watching the shit and this nigga said something wild about
You
a
like,
cup
oh.
and a straw.
Yeah,
I fuck with it.
So we down with a Cuphead game. I mean,
Oh,
not
well,
a game.
I'm
show.
with you there. I've never actually
Yeah.
played Cuphead because I know myself.
Really?
So here's the
We
thing.
gonna want to throw
Oh,
a controller?
I have-
you fucking rage me.
Yeah, I have anger issues
Goddamn.
sometimes.
Yeah, when you be breaking fucking controllers and
Yeah. Did you break your
I did break my Switch controller.
Yeah, goddamn.
I was
You broke
drunk
a joint con.
and I got a little angry and I
Damn,
tossed
nigga.
it the whole thing and it broke.
But what game were you playing?
Mario Kart.
You know you can put the difficulty down, right?
I mean, look, I'm trying to do it, dog. I'm in it to win it, nigga. Trying to get all these CCs. And this nigga was like, fucking bull. Cause I hate that. Cause if you're in first place, they fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And you
the
can't
whole
do shit
point.
about it.
I don't like
the
that.
whole
I don't like that.
I don't
That's
like that
bullshit.
at all.
I hate that I'm in first place all race.
Yo, I said that.
Last 3 fucking seconds. Bang, bang, bang. Fly, phew, 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 phew. Fourth place.
Yeah.
I got mad.
Fucking shit!
Yeah, I got real mad. And I was like, my Boma! Tossed my fucking controller and then it said bloop. I was
No,
like,
but Cuphead is one of them insanely hard games, and you're not gonna be. It's not an easy game.
Yeah.
That's an easy like 10-hour playthrough.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're not gonna beat everything just sitting there having a grand old time. It's like at a point you gotta like sit up in your seat and
And,
get
like,
serious about this shit.
focus, concentrate.
Focus. Where it's like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm all. And then the dumb shit that Cuphead does is when like you die and they'll show you like a meter where it's like, yo, where you were like. In the boss fight, and you'll be like right at the end, and the nigga be like, "Yo, you almost had it. Try again." Suck my dick. Turn this whole game on.
You know what
Yeah.
though? You know what though?
Mm.
It still ain't harder than Battletoads.
It might not be.
It's not. It's not. Still ain't harder than Battletoads.
Yo,
It's the hardest game in life.
if Cuphead
Isn't
had
that coming out soon?
Yeah, it
Oh, yeah.
is. I think it's coming out in a couple weeks. I think August, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go.
I don't know,
Frustration all over again.
but
Yep.
we gonna play that frustration, and I need you to not throw nothing.
Wait, which one?
Battletoads.
I'm gonna try my best.
The new one or original?
Actually, if it's not my shit, I won't throw it.
Okay.
If it's my shit, I would definitely throw it. But actually, if we're here, I won't throw it because I want to bring it to G shit. So I won't throw it. So we're good. At home, fuck this shit. In public, all right, I'll be cool.
Word. So Cuphead show, you with it?
Yeah, I'm with it. I like the idea of it, and I like the design of the characters in the world.
That's gonna be dope. The fucking art style and shit where it's like all 1940s, 1950s type of style. Where it's like the old Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Yeah, exactly. The Steamboat Willie or whatever it was. Yeah.
I feel like Cuphead gonna be the wild one, and then Mugman's gonna be like the little timid ass comic relief type of thing.
Is Mugman a nigga?
Is Mugman a nigga?
I think so.
Yeah. Nah, they
they do have a female version.
Yeah, they got her name is like Teacup or some shit.
Teacup.
I don't know.
Teacup.
Yeah, some wild shit. But you know, she's supposed to be in the I guess the DLC that was supposed to come out months ago, but this shit never came out.
Oh, I think because they have a really small. I swear to God, I think it's like 6 people that work in that studio. Like it's like when they say it's like independent, it's super independent. Like it's a small. I think it's like a family.
Yeah, but I feel like.
And I mean, it's 3
Fortnite
niggas.
was like that too until they got money.
Fortnite, because aren't they owned by like
Epic Games?
Yeah, so
Didn't they get acquired after the fact? Or
maybe.
not?
Listen, dog, you right.
I don't know for a fact, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like when Fortnite hit, it was like, yo, this is solely independent game. The art style is like really like not.
It probably was.
It probably started that way, and then
then they started doing like game on demand shit. So you edited and shit like on the fly. So it's like, oh shit, they need more content.
Yeah, well, I think Cuphead said, "Nah, we just gonna stay this way."
Yeah, for real.
If it's easy, no.
Yeah,
I mean, it is 2D, so I'm pretty sure it's not that hard.
I mean, it's a side scroller. It's a beat 'em up. It's not.
Yeah,
really
but they gotta get like the timing. It's like a lot of shit that goes into that.
It's a lot of little shit that goes into it. But you know, shout out to Cuphead. I like
like
that
the same way you make what is it? Angry Birds.
Kind of, sorta.
Yeah.
I would compare it to
I don't know. I think there's way more because I think there's way more going on.
Yeah, but
on
it's
Cuphead versus Angry Birds.
Yeah, but to make a side scroller where you're just shooting on some classic shit, it's kind of easy.
It's like
nah, but you gotta move, and you gotta get the timing right, and then you gotta get the boss fights right, and then I think they hand draw all that shit. Like it's not like,
and it's like hard, so they don't give a fuck about your feelings. So
facts.
No level scaling, just go with it.
Yeah, you right.
Just beat the motherfucker.
Go in there.
Beat her, you don't. We got your money already, nigga.
Yeah. They definitely got my money for a game I ain't for. Yo, man, niggas got my money for games I ain't even beat.
Oh, fact.
Yeah, I haven't touched Red Dead in like 5 months.
Damn,
that's funny. I was just thinking in the back of my head.
I ain't gonna lie.
I have even made it to the second. I think I made it to the second camp, and that was it. I have not played a game past that.
I beat it, and that was it.
Yeah,
I know what happens to the main character, nigga.
Niggas was on that online shit for all of like a month.
Yeah.
Niggas said, yo, fuck this.
And fucking Ultimate Alliance about to come out Friday. I'm about to buy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna
play it for like
hopping the fuck out of that
and playing it for 2 hours, and then that's it. I already know. Nigga. I don't play games like that.
No Smoke Friday coming.
Oh, Ultimate Alliance?
Might as well.
Together?
Yeah, with it.
On the hardest level?
Fuck it, I'm with it.
Okay.
Long as Hesh don't have his own control, I don't care.
I'm gonna have my own shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, I can give you mine, so I know you won't throw it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I'm not gonna throw it in here because G got expensive shit, so I'm gonna break your shit. I don't want to fight me.
Throw it at the stool or some shit.
I don't got that good ass aim. I might hit the fucking
You gotta put it in
the hole in the speaker, and G gonna have to fuck me up. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, dog.
It is what it is. So Zack Snyder and Jay I can't read. Why
Jay.
Yeah.
So Zack and Jay team up for an animated series on Netflix. The duo will create a Norse mythology series adding to Netflix's anime lineup. No, I gotta get this word.
Olivia.
Wow, why was that so hard? Yeah, dog. I had a brain fart. Like,
you way too happy,
it's been a long fucking weekend. Dog, when I tell you I've never felt so stupid, I was like, yeah, I could have swore that shit said like onomatopoeia, like, the way I looked at it. I was
Imagine you saying what you could say, Olivier.
I thought that shit said Orenthal.
Yeah, like
Orenthal James, Olivier.
I was like, who the fuck made up a word?
Fuck.
That shit ain't in Webster's.
Damn.
This ain't Merriam.
But Norse mythology by Zack Snyder and Jay Olivia.
I'm with it. It's gonna be like God of War or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
God of War?
The last one was like Norse mythology.
Yeah, the
I thought that
first
was
thing.
Vikings.
Yeah, but God of War 3.
nigga.
God of War, the new one.
Norse.
Oh,
That's
he fucking
Thor,
Norse, man.
Odin,
dog.
Yeah, Odin's
Loki. Yeah, that's Norse. Damn, dog.
Yeah.
Olivier. Vikings. He's like, wait, I thought that was Vikings. I know.
Oh man.
Hot.
Yeah, it's that cognac, nigga. It's that cognac cognac heat, nigga.
Oh shit.
Dog, I swear. So, are we good with this?
Yeah, I think
I just, you know what? I'm just tired of Zack Snyder like jerking his fans' dick with this, with this fucking.
Somebody gotta do
with
it.
the Justice League shit. I'm tired of this nigga, man. For real, man. He keep jerking his fans around with this fucking Justice League shit. You seen that shit? He was sending. He sent out concept art of Young Darkseid.
Oh, did he?
I'm like, yo, man, come on, man. Like, and he was like, oh yeah, release it. It's like.
He ain't releasing shit because ain't shit to release.
Right.
I'm with it because I do, even though I don't necessarily love every Zack Snyder movie, I do think he has a unique eye, like 300, and like stylistically, I think he has a good.
Oh yeah, that was a.
And I think it would be conducive to animation.
Yeah.
So the idea of it, I enjoy. Will it be good? Who knows? But I like the idea that he's working on something like that.
Yeah.
And he does need to stop talking about Justice League or just release it or say there's nothing there to release.
Facts.
But, you know, I like the idea of it.
Yep.
All right. So a new Flintstone series is in the works, described as an adult animated comedy series based on an original idea.
Oh, when am I getting bammed out?
It's just quick.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam,
Now,
bam, 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 bam. No, okay.
let's relax. Now, a new Flintstone series. Why are they rebooting Flintstones, and are they rebooting the Jetsons as well? Why is this an animated series? I mean,
Well, yeah, it's gotta be animated.
gotta be-
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Never mind.
But it's
an adult animated comedy.
Yes.
I mean, Family Guy already touched on this a little bit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They've been trying to redo the Flintstones because I swear to God, I seen something like a long time ago that Seth MacFarlane was trying to redo Flintstones. And like, I think he was like actually actively working on it, but I never heard anything from it. I don't know if he's still a part of this. I don't know if it's some other people or if it's the same thing that I heard about. But I swear to God, I heard about that like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So he's been trying to get that done, or someone's been trying to get that done. And you know, Flintstones is classic. So I you know, obviously they got to reboot everything because there's no new ideas, and it's I guess a different take if it's rated R and shit.
Would an adult comedy
Yeah.
fly? You think?
Adult comedy fly.
Well, it depends
in
on
Stone Age.
what they do.
I mean, I think Barney gonna be wild.
That's a wild.
Barney-
Barney's
'cause
gonna
Barney-
be Bobby.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's not Barney's Bobby. No, Barney's Bobby.
But do I want to see a Flintstones adult animated comedy style?
You want to see Wilma bust it to the?
Bust it down.
I mean, they are gonna have mad Flintstone like rock references and shit like that. I don't.
You know they don't
like-
got rock drawers, so you know.
Yeah.
Rock drill.
I'm kind of interested as to what the fuck they're gonna do.
Just Flintstones, but it's gonna be nasty.
I can't imagine the Flintstones.
She's gonna have a talking vibrator or something. I don't know. Nigga, it's gonna be a
Talking
pterodactyl. It's gonna be a talk. It's gonna be a pterodactyl.
Story of my life.
The things I do for love. And it's like, and it's like, flying under the sheets. I don't know, nigga. It's gonna be,
I hate when Fred goes away.
it's gonna be a fucking velociraptor spitting. Never mind.
God damn.
You alright, nigga? You on one today?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why.
I just wanted to let y'all know y'all listen to this shit. All this shit is on the fly. Like
Oh, yeah,
I literally gave you niggas the topics like an hour
5
ago.
minutes. Yeah. Did not research this. This is just
research a fucking thing.
This is just,
Nice like that,
This
nigga.
is just me.
But
Which
it
is a
is.
shame.
But Flintstones adult animated comedy, I'm interested in as to what the fuck they're gonna do. I hope it's not Family Guy esque. I don't want it to be I want it to be on some whole other like. Give me like on the ledge of South Park type of shit.
Oh, some
give
South
me,
Park shit?
Give me some nasty shit where it's like hermaphrodites and fucking Stan's dad and Kyle's mom and shit like that. Give me some wild shit. Yes.
Shout out to Mona.
Yeah, shout out to Mona Marshall. Let's see. Writing and pre-production has already begun on The Mandalorian season 2. I didn't even know
All
All
right.
right. Well,
they was doing the season 2.
You know,
I
I've
didn't
been-
see season 1 yet. Nigga, damn.
Yeah, I've been stressing this for the longest. Like this is one thing I hate about when it comes to Star Wars, like the movie franchise. I feel like a lot of people won't accept the shit because they're too focused on the Skywalkers and Jedi and shit like that. I feel like that's why a lot of people didn't like Rogue One like that because it didn't have enough Jedi. But at the end, you see Darth Vader swinging his shit. Now everybody likes it. But with this, I like the Mandalorian shit. I feel like this is what the Boba Fett shit turned into.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that.
Yeah, so I'm with it.
Well,
but as a Star Wars fan, is that like the general consensus with everyone?
Would you
like? You know,
oh yeah, it is.
It is.
It is. It is. As far as casuals, people who like grew up watching like the first Star Wars movie, yeah, that's a general consensus. That's why a lot of people don't like Rogue One. I don't know why. I watched it for the Star Wars content. Like, it's more to that shit than just fucking Jedi.
Yeah, I get it, but I also at the same time, it's like for me, I like Rogue One.
Yeah.
My issue with Rogue One particularly is, you know what the fuck happened, sort of, kind of. Like,
oh yeah, because
you know where it has to go. You know that they died.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do we have to make this movie?
Well, you ain't want to see how they got the codes to the
not particularly. It's not. It's an important thing, but it's also not. It's just like a story beat. Like,
well, then by that logic,
sort of,
there was no reason for the Clone Wars series.
Probably not.
Yes, it was. That shit was good.
I never watched that shit, but I do know people like it.
Yo, the more further it got, the more darker it got. That's why they canceled that shit. Nigga was dying with their eyes open.
Nigga died with his eyes open.
Hell yeah.
I want all my enemies to die with their eyes open.
Yeah.
It's a bar.
Yeah, it's like when we was talking about a few episodes back, we was talking about Dave East. Like, he tried out for a Star Wars series. I can see this nigga as a Boba Fett fucking bounty hunter. As a Jabba Hutt nigga. I can see that nigga as a bounty hunter, man.
I ain't saying nothing bad about Dave East ever again.
What?
Because
we got
niggas was mad.
Who was mad?
The niggas in the YouTube comments was mad.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, niggas ain't from New York. Yeah.
Niggas was like, Wu-Tang. Bow.
Yeah,
I was
why
like,
you gonna put Redman with the Wu-Tang? Yeah.
I was like, my bad. I'm like, my bad for having an opinion, nigga.
Right.
I apologize that I voiced my opinion.
Damn.
Yo,
So I'm like,
I feel like you shouldn't have an opinion unless you can fight. Like real shit. Like, yo, don't come in my comments. If I see you in real life, yo,
right.
when I slap you, then don't ask.
Right.
Why you hit me? Because you in my comments talking greasy, nigga.
It's like, nigga, yo, what are you hating on Dave? I was like, nobody hated on Dave.
I know, right?
All we said was, I just
opinion.
don't. All I said was, me personally don't see him.
It did sound like I hated a little bit.
Oh yeah, it did.
What don't group us all together? Say that one nigga. Don't say all the niggas.
Yo, they always have us as a collective.
Nigga, we a fucking unit, nigga.
Yeah.
Die with the squad, nigga.
You right. Unit.
Y'all do be hating that shit. Like, one of us say something like, oh, these niggas is gay.
Like, no, that
fucked up.
No, that nigga gay. He said it. I sat here minding my business.
Fuck
Be mad
y'all
at that
motherfuckers,
nigga. Say the nigga in the upper left quadrant said some wild shit, not me.
Yeah, it was this other motherfucker that looked like the reincarnation of Jesus, right? This nigga said.
Nah, but when Bobby said the Redman shit, he was mad at Bobby. He was mad at the rest of us.
Yeah, okay.
Man, I
I'm
was like,
just
man,
saying.
fuck you, nigga. You don't know me.
You don't know me?
Yeah, like these niggas talk mad shit online. I see my person. What the fuck up, nigga?
Yeah, what's up?
No, I ain't mean it. Yeah, I know you didn't mean it, nigga.
Hey, yo, James,
Get him.
I was just. Oh, we here today, dog. I was just gonna say.
Yeah. I'm getting hot. Damn.
Yeah, it's that cognac, nigga.
Come on, it's hitting your system. He's about to get nasty.
The Remy in your system.
There ain't no telling.
We out. Oh yeah, yep.
All right.
So, the Lion King Rotten Tomatoes meter is at a 58 with 78 reviews. Now, when it comes to this Lion King shit, from what I've been hearing, that this rating is not accurate to how the movie is. Now, the people that have scored this movie, what I'm hearing with the general consensus with them is that Lion King, I guess the live reenactment, didn't take any risks. They just stayed true to the original Disney animated, and it's like a carbon copy, but it's just like it looked like real lions. Like,
that was my fear.
They didn't do anything different. They didn't take a chance. They didn't add anything new. It's just a carbon copy, just live action CGI lions and shit.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
That was one of my fears.
But people are saying that this movie is still good.
Yeah,
the movie,
I
like,
did hear that.
Lion King is still good.
Even if they copy this shit like line for line, word for word, movement for movement,
good.
it's still the Lion King,
Right.
right? So it's still good.
I don't really have a problem with them copying it. It's just a matter of like, you're forcing me to compare it to the original when you do that.
But with that logic, when they changed everything about all these other movies, when they changed shit about
Like
Aladdin, when they changed shit about, I guess, like what it looked like, Mulan, like the Little Mermaid, where they're changing a lot of shit. But when you have lions in Africa and zebras and monkeys, it's just y'all niggas couldn't think of nothing else to do instead of.
Also, I guess maybe my question is too. What else do you do that's a little different in Lion King per se?
I mean, you can make. Well, the original Lion King came out, what, like 94, 93, something like that?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I thought it was
so, and it was like an hour and a half. I guess you can elongate the story a little bit. Where it was like, all right, so when Mufasa does die, spoiler.
Yeah. So don't know Mufasa dies.
So when Mufasa does die and Scar tells Simba to run, we don't really see Simba's journey through the desert. We just see him wind up with Timon and Pumbaa and just fucking he's just there, and then they find him. You could like elongate that travel, like, oh, what did he actually go through before he passed out and Timon and Pumbaa found him, or what did actually what's Mufasa's wife name? Fuck.
I don't know. Simba mom.
Sarabi.
like what really happened with Sarabi, and how did Nyla?
You know what happened.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
How did Nala grow up with Scar being the king? And I mean, we know what happened. Where it was like, yo, we know what happened if you know the. I guess
if you know how lions work,
you know how lions work and shit. It was like, yo, Scar fucked every female lion all in the pride,
all them.
But it's like.
Nala like his sister. And like how real lions work. That's like facts.
Dog. But they could show more of that. They could show how the hyenas play a role, how Zazu plays more of a role, how he didn't, I guess, like the new reign of Scar, or like, how the hyenas is like second in command and shit, or something. Like I don't know. I haven't seen the movies. I don't know. It's just like a prediction, but I guess they could have done more. I don't know if that would have made the movie less interesting to make it so serious, or
that would have made it interesting. It was like,
but to who though? That would, like, us because we seen the original. Or
hell yeah. I
mean, but kids don't want backstory; they want fun.
Well, that's
they want
kids,
songs and shit.
Well, you're automatically appealing to both sides, the nostalgia side, because kids obviously watch this shit.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it was like when I was saying the first time, I said I would want to get more backstory of like Mufasa and Scar. Why the fuck are you so angry at this nigga? Like, did the dad do something? Probably. Did the dad be like, "Oh, you're this guy. Fuck like you. Shit, you're the runt."
Yeah, probably.
It would have made more sense. It would have made more sense. That's what I wanted.
It'd have been dope if fucking Scar was a mistake or something.
Mistake.
He was an anchor baby.
Some side bitch.
Or he was
they threw away.
fuck some sideline.
Yeah,
he was the baby that she had just to make him stay.
Goddamn. Will man DC? No, I'm just saying.
Is this a case?
Hesh Boogie coming out swinging. I like this Hesh. But I don't think these scores are justified. Well, I hope they're not justified. I hope with 78 reviews and the grand total becoming like a 58%, which is
but this was like
score.
3 days ago when we're recording this, so when we come out, they'll be like 5.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I'm not worried about this. I think Lion King's gonna make a lot of money.
No, it's gonna make no, I'm not worried about it making money. I'm worried about it being good.
I also think it's gonna be good because Jon Favreau, he did Jungle Book, and from all I'm aware, I didn't watch it, but I think Jungle Book was actually really good from what people said. So I'm not worried about it being bad. And also, if it's just a carbon copy of the 94 movie, then it's by just that alone, it should be at least halfway decent.
Yeah.
And then you add in the talent that they have: Childish Gambino, Beyonce, Seth Rogen, Bill Hader, all them other people. Key, not Peel. Just Key.
Just
Key. Michael Keegan Key.
Keegan Michael Q.
Yeah, whatever. He's in there. Yeah, there's talent.
Niggas.
Yeah, there's talent in the movie. So I'm not worried necessarily about that too.
I'm more so worried about Beyonce, honestly.
Yeah, she's not the greatest actress.
She's not the greatest actor on
screen. She can sing.
So
I see some memes about that.
She's not the
greatest actress on screen.
I don't know if it's just her voice.
No, it's
or she's just mad stiff.
Yeah, she's stiff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to voice acting, I don't know if anything changes that much.
Never mind.
Okay. But if you can't act on screen, I'm not too confident about your voice acting. Donald Glover, I'm not worried about. Yeah. James Earl, he only in it for the first half hour.
They ain't even put him in the fucking promo. They're like, yeah, I know.
That was fucked up.
You know what I think it is? Because his voice is old now.
His voice is old now?
You never notice that? Like, when you get older, your voice does change.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound quite the same as it used to.
No, that's probably more dramatic.
I'm just hoping like James Earl can like get around. Like I'm hoping like he ain't on his like last leg and he just like
gotta
come
be.
on,
He
man.
old as fuck.
You gotta
he
stop.
old as fuck. But
Stop.
He dusty.
Stop
you right.
doing it.
You right.
Oh, why? He gonna die next week?
No,
Stop,
I'm just
man.
saying like he not in promos because he just can't get around like he used
Oh,
to.
probably. I mean, that's probably true too.
But I'm just hoping it's just something like that. But
Shout out to James Earl though.
I'm just hoping like, yo, we know you die, so it's not like we need you in this shit. Like
I mean that too.
This nigga was in Conan.
You forgot who you are,
yeah.
Simba.
That nigga should read books. That nigga
Yeah.
voice
I'm sure he
nice,
does
too.
somewhere.
This nigga should be God.
Yeah.
I mean, he do got the voice for it. Him and Morgan Freeman.
Remember
Who you are. Who you are.
All right, Dad, I get it. Fuck.
You done forgot, nigga.
So, let's see. The Ray's Joe Taslim.
Yep.
Awesome. Taslim will play Sub-Zero in live-action Mortal Kombat reboot.
Oh yeah.
Screenwriter Greg Russo says the film will be R-rated and finally feature fatalities on the big screen.
Rated R as fuck.
Now, they got an actual, I guess, Asian.
Yep.
I think he's
He's
Indonesian.
Indonesian. Hey,
That's
close
Asian.
enough.
Yeah.
If it's in the Asian continent,
Yep.
He's
Indonesian.
He's Indonesia.
Asian.
He has some type of martial arts background. I'm with it. So that means they're not just
Indians
gonna show.
are Asian.
Technically.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah, they
saying,
Asian.
no, they're Asian.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
technical,
you're right.
they just are Asian.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, but I'm guessing that they're not just gonna have the mask on him the whole time. So,
Mask
so,
on.
so,
Yeah,
so they're
Fucking
actually
mask
gonna
on.
show his face. So that's good to have. I guess.
Is he Beyond?
Huh?
A lot of people say, is he Beyond? He's Beyond, right? Or is he
Beyond? I don't know. Beyond.
Beyond? The one that died.
The one that died.
Oh.
Nah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Lube
I'm
Saba.
not sure.
Oh no, something.
I hope so. I hope they're starting from the beginning.
I mean, it's a reboot, so it probably would make
Yeah,
sense for them
yeah,
to start
they
from
probably
the.
make some shit
like
from the
that.
start.
It's shot in like what, Australia, right?
It's some of it. I don't know if it's
yeah,
all
so I'm
gonna be in there,
thinking Australia. I'm thinking Shane Sun's
Boy.
Island.
yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
It's be loud.
fuck you, adapt the fucking accent on it. Probably.
Probably.
This nigga has wild, man.
Oi! Crikey.
Got that?
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of
Now-
snakes.
What?
Little
Snipes.
some crocodiles.
Yeah.
Oi, look at this one. Oh, she bad. Shit.
Oh,
It's a big one.
so wallaby over there. What I'm
Oh,
gonna
some
do?
wallaby.
I'm gonna run up on it and jam
Jam
my
my
thumb in the butthole. Oh yeah,
She don't like that.
it really got it angry. But now, what we're really excited about is the fatalities, right?
Yeah, facts.
Now, fatalities on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think they're gonna be MK11 level, or will they dial it back? This is gonna be blood regardless.
Yeah.
But do we think it's gonna be like MK11 levels of like gruesomeness, where it's like eyeballs and guts and pull a nigga out, pull a nigga spine through his ass and all types of wild shit?
Kind of. I don't know. To as much as they can, right? Because I don't.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like with any movie, there's a certain level of it's just dumb. But there's a certain level of stuff that you can get away with in a film before you have to bump it to the next level. Next level is NC-17. So I don't know what the particulars are. I don't know how much violence you can show, how much like bone snapping or eye gouging or fucking spleens getting kicked out through fucking niggas'
If you have
abdomen.
Kano
like,
in it, him alone,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna rip out a heart.
Oh yeah.
like I mean, I'm sure you could show that. I mean, show that in
Yeah.
fucking Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
We fucking
Oh, Talima.
Talima. Like, so they show shit like
yeah,
that.
but was it as gruesome as like?
No,
yo,
it wasn't.
It won't be.
I'm beating a nigga ass and I'm just gonna like swag it, swoog it,
Why-
Hello,
swag,
Mike.
bob it, bob it, bob it. and
But the
then
Saw
die.
movies exist,
Yeah, you
and
right.
those are rated R,
Oh,
and those
okay.
are pretty disturbing to some people.
Yeah.
So if they can do those, I think they should be all right for Mortal Kombat.
I feel like it would be a big success if they just go balls out with the shit.
As much as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna lead to like a ill director's cut where they can't show certain shit. And
Oh, that'd be dope, too. That'd be dope, too.
It's gonna make you buy a DVD where it's like,
You wanna
yo,
see the shit we couldn't show you, dog?
yeah, this nigga ripped this nigga asshole out.
You want to see when this nigga sneezed out his testicles?
Yeah.
Click.
like if Sonya Blade kick a nigga nuts through his fucking eyeballs and
Damn.
shit, like it was like, yo, you ever it feel like it's about to like yo.
You ever seen a nigga get punched in his colon and piss blood?
Only in Mortal Kombat. Niggas ain't playing with y'all. Yo, Sub-Zero's going to free somebody and knock them niggas out.
Oh hell
Turn
yeah.
the dust.
There has to be a get over here. There has to be a
facts.
fucking in what the fuck word am I trying to say?
Internal?
Not Eternal.
Okay, Eternal.
Hellflame. I'm drunk.
Oh, you
More
talking
fire.
about-
I think I'm drunk.
I want to see a
I
spine
think
pull.
you drunk too, though.
Yeah,
I'm keep drinking though.
yeah. I want to
we
see a
all.
spine pull.
Yeah, somebody gonna get their spinal column ripped
hell
out.
yeah.
Somebody getting their
Have
cervix
they
broke.
released the full roster of who's gonna be in it?
Nah,
not
they
yet.
just released one dude.
Just Sub-Zero.
But
That's it.
I'm
Okay,
fine
so-
with him.
Who?
So far.
So if this is a reboot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to Mortal Kombat 1 or are we starting from 11 characters?
I think it's
on?
one.
I feel like they're gonna.
Like, so we're getting Sub-Zero, we're getting Scorpion, we're getting
I would
Raiden,
assume.
we're getting Sonya,
We're
we're
gonna
getting
get Liu
Jax, we're getting Liu Kang. That's 6
and
off.
Johnny Cage.
Johnny
probably.
Cage?
Johnny Cage, that's 7. So
Because
Kano,
they gotta have a decent roster. Because obviously some
Kano,
people are gonna be fodder.
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
Do we get Kotal Khan? Probably not, right?
No. That's
So,
too. That's low
You said Raiden.
That's it,
Yeah.
Raiden.
Raiden.
So do we get Reptile?
maybe.
It's possible.
Do we get Nightwolf? Do we get
Nah.
Probably because was he in the first game?
I think that's too much though.
Nightwolf was,
Well, no.
I think it was max like 10 characters in the first
Well, because
one.
some people are gonna be fodder, right? Because you gotta have people just to die,
Yeah, like Rain gonna die.
and then you gotta have people for cameo shit. And there obviously gonna be a main cast because you gotta follow.
Do you
the
get
story
Katana?
Possibly. Yeah, I believe so, 'cause she was in the first game.
You got Liu Kang.
A lot of this shit has to have like the love interest shit. So
Yeah.
you don't get the Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade shit. I don't think you get that just yet. But the Liu Kang Katana shit, you
You could probably get that.
could probably get that off. I don't know.
They're gonna fit as many people as they can without making it overcrowded. I feel. Hopefully, if they're doing it right.
I feel like they should do it.
If
Like,
you're doing a tournament though,
yeah,
Because it's a tournament, yeah, and so you want the characters, but also you want to give some of them the just due they deserve too, right?
yeah.
yeah.
So I
But
feel like if you just throw everybody in there, you're not gonna be able to like
I feel like
shine on everybody.
I feel like they're gonna kill a fan favorite like early,
oh, they got it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're gonna.
like fucking Baraka.
Oh, you could go.
Oh, bro.
No, we need Baraka. We need Baraka to
I
eat
fuck with
somebody's
Baraka,
face.
but still.
What's for nigga? Goro, right?
Goro?
Yeah, Goro.
Oh,
Goro
Goro.
nigga, yeah, he probably in there.
Goro could go. What's that? What was that tiger nigga that was like?
Tiger?
Oh, Kitaro.
Yeah,
Oh,
can
that's
go.
that's
he
the
can
second
definitely go because he ain't
Damn,
been in a
he wasn't
fucking
even-
game since like ever.
one. Yeah, he wasn't even in the second one. The second
Nah.
movie. Damn.
All right, well,
We have
whatever.
Jax go, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody got to rip.
Gotcha.
Somebody got to rip Jack's arms off. Who's gonna rip Jack's arms off?
Oh, didn't
Jesus.
Ermac do it? Oh, you said Jesus.
All right, so John Wick, right? John Wick writer Derek. I'm not pronouncing that.
What?
Kolstad.
Colstead?
Kolstad.
Yeah.
Derek Kolstad joins Falcon and Winter Soldier series.
It's just gonna be guns a blazing.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do we expect?
Ghost Dad.
Ghost Dad.
I said Cole Dad.
Goes dead.
I mean, Bill Cosby too.
Put this down. I don't know
What Bill
what the
Cosby
fuck
said
you
that
talking
shit?
about?
What Bill Cosby said? Fucking. What is this?
Yo, what a Bill Cosby Falcon.
No.
Oh. Hey Falcon, you thirsty?
Zip zop zoopity bop. Just shooting shit. Dude.
Oh, on your left.
Oh, Phil.
Now, but Derek, Falcon and Winter Soldier series writer. So we expect a bunch of guns ablazing. I expect Winter Soldier gonna be gonna do a lot of blasting.
Yeah. I need a drink. There's some shit coming up, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we getting it.
Yeah.
Nigga. Which one you want? The
Go on,
Deuce or the Jack?
Did it say?
If I do say so myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get ready. Nigga.
God damn, I gotta
mean,
work tomorrow.
I'm with it. If it's gonna be a lot of guns blazing, I don't want to just see a lot of killing. I would like to see some backstory as well, or at least some type of like plot points, or like just not a bunch of fucking like, oh, we on a mission, shoot niggas, get the shit and go. I mean, it's something has to happen, but
Yeah, well, the John Wick world is interesting, right?
yeah.
So I'm taking that in my head. So maybe he'll be able to build an interesting like scenario, world, or thing for them to do. So if it's just that, I like the idea of that. If it's just Winter Soldier just doing gun katas on niggas, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
just
guess.
getting a bunch of guns and
just shooting shit till it die, which is also cool. Like I'm okay with that too, but
Yeah.
you know, it's possible that it could be like he just helped build a better world and have something for them. Because what the fuck are they gonna do together? Besides, I don't know.
We'll reminisce over Cap. I don't know.
Like you see that old Dusty nigga fucking
He was my friend first, but he was my friend for longer.
yeah, bitch.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm Captain America. You not,
yeah, bitch.
bitch. Black Power.
I'm gonna fucking hide your arm. So let's see. Joker director Todd Phillips is not using any CGI. stating. Now, also, he said that he is not going, like the script of Joker is not from any comic book iteration of Joker ever. So this is his own story, his own twist, his own plot points, his own take on Joker.
I'm with that. I'm with both of that.
Yeah.
One, he's gonna do a lot of practical effects, so it's gonna be a lot of probably like blood, gore, violence, but it's gonna actually happen. No big superhero explosion need, super crazy shit. I mean, it's probably gonna be explosion shit, but like nothing like Marvel.
It's a lower budget.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a simple budget. And then the joke, like not using comic book stories, I like because it's like
that's fair
for comic people who do read comic books. You don't necessarily know what you're gonna see. You don't know. What
it's like 3 origin stories of Joker anyway.
So you're gonna go in there, and it's gonna be a movie that has Joker in it.
Yeah.
Either it's good or it's bad, but there's nothing that has to live up to, right? There's no story that you have to compare it to. It's like, this is.
But you don't think that's to his detriment to not have any source material, just make up his
own? No, he has source material because the whole clown shit. I think it's off of what was the one?
One Bad Day, or
Killing Joke.
Or Killing
Joke.
Okay,
Killing Joke.
He was a stand-up comedian, but now they're making him a clown.
Yeah.
So he's using the source material, but he's putting his own twist on it.
Yeah, I don't think he's like adhering super closely to it. So like he can. I think he's just cherry picking elements, but he's not following complete stories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like this, and this, mix it together. I got my own story, and I'm gonna do what I want, and then you're gonna either like it or not like it.
Yeah, but is that gonna conflict with fans of the Joker or like just comic book lovers? Like, yo, none of this shit. Like, we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like, are fans gonna be receptive to a new plot line and story of the Joker, like a new origin of the Joker?
I think so, because the only thing to do to make a pretty decent, at least in my opinion, decent Joker is he just has to be batshit crazy. Okay, right? He's gotta be crazy and do some wild shit and maybe be a little funny, but also super creepy. Like, if you can hit all those elements and then the story be halfway interesting, I think it could be good.
That nigga Joaquin was in his drawers.
That was like weird. He was wilding in his drawers. Like, all right, dog. I mean, hot boy summer, do your thing. We up by 50, but you know what I mean.
We up by 50, nigga. I think we up by 50 at the half.
Right for real. No, we up by 50 in the first, nigga.
First quarter.
Right.
Still 3 minutes to go.
See, mad bitches in love right now, so y'all fucking up.
Yeah.
So,
damn, already? Yeah. I thought we was gonna spend a little more time.
So, I mean, unless you got
got more for Joker?
Do you got some Joker? Okay.
Hot boy summer.
So, right, we saved what should be the best for last, right?
We'll see what happens.
So now this
it
whole
might not even be because we was wilding a little bit earlier.
this whole Blerdcon recap, right? So, like I said, I've been talking about this since the early episodes of the show. I was like, yo, it's this conference that we need to go to. I seen a couple pictures on Instagram. Yo, it'd be dope if we fuck with this, right? So, year one of the show, just getting the feel for the shit, getting comfortable, getting our bearings in. And then, this year, I really put the plan to action. Like, yo, we should really
you wanted to go last year?
I wanted to go last year, but like it wasn't
too early?
it was kind of like too early for us. But
right.
but we're somewhat established.
Yeah.
I pretty much we're coming up on 50 episodes. Established a little bit. We can go over there, promote some. We got some back catalog. Know what I mean? So I proposed to these gentlemen. I was like, yo, we should go to this shit, promote the show, nerd shit, geek shit, black shit, all in one shit. Go there, have a good time, right? So now, let's start from the beginning, right?
Okay.
So, Bobby.
Why did that start with me?
Because you the beginning.
No, am I?
Yeah, because you got there first.
This how
okay.
This how it starts.
Right.
So Bobby,
right.
so we have the whole plan of like, yo, we need to check in on Thursday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Bobby leaves Thursday by himself.
Early.
Hits traffic, hits rain. Now, I don't think I've ever seen Bobby more joyous than I have on Instagram stories.
This nigga was signing.
This nigga was in the rain, didn't give a fuck. I'm pretty sure he looked at the weather, the traffic report, whatever the fuck. So he's in the car driving to Virginia from New Haven, just in pure glee. You know when a nigga's happy when he's singing Cardi B at the top of his fucking lungs.
I like that song.
By himself.
He was a bitch.
You know why I did that? You know why I did that real shit? Because I fell asleep on a turnpike.
The nigga, please. Oh, you almost died.
Yeah.
Which is on par.
But my whole thing was like, yo, we don't
Classic
need to
Bobby.
leave that fucking early.
No, I didn't know that.
I was like, yo, we don't need to leave. Like, I mean, like, y'all can check. Like, my check-in was online, so they sent me some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they sent it to me too. I checked it when I was at home.
yeah, so you
for
can
real?
check it on. Yeah, you can check it online.
I know that.
Just download the app and I
we
check
don't
it.
have to get there exactly at the check-in time.
Oh, I didn't either.
And they won't give away our room and no shit like that. Like your shit is already on file. We don't have to leave at like fucking 4 a.m. to get there at a certain time.
Well, that was about. I thought it was just about beating traffic and just getting there and just.
But
be
it
there
was that
relaxing.
and it was this, right? I don't normally take vacation time off, so if I'm paying something,
You want to be
I'm
there.
gonna experience the whole thing.
Nah, I feel you. Nah, I feel you. Me too.
So I
man.
had to
then,
go.
But then you wind up getting there Thursday and didn't do shit.
Well, you could have.
Oh, yeah, I was chilling.
He was just
He
chilling.
was chilling. He chilling in the hotel room getting the
I
film.
could have chilled with James Watts. He was there.
Plus, I think they had some other shit.
Yeah, they had the
They had some
'cause
Thursday night shit.
James was talking about he went to the murder mystery thing. That
Okay,
they had.
see, I didn't know that.
And it was
So-
Thursday night shit too.
So that
But
was like,
that's VIP
So now,
shit.
and now that we know
Was
that
it?
for next time,
I think I was VIP.
oh yeah,
if I'm
James Watt did have VIP.
Yeah,
He
he
probably
had
had
VIP. I think that was VIP shit.
Cause this nigga balling.
no, that nigga said he wanted the full experience. So it was
Yeah.
like, I was like, yo, you want the murder mystery shit? You want the rooftop party? You
Yeah.
want all this, the prizes that come with the shit? I was like, yo, I ain't paying for all that shit. I don't know about all that.
I now that I think about it, I wish I did
Why? Because
just to have full access to the shit.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no boundaries.
But then me and Hesh left. So Bobby left Thursday morning,
Yeah.
like 11 o'clock, and me and Hesh left Thursday night.
Yeah, or like
So
11.
yeah, we left at like 11 p.m. Got there around like
4:30.
5. Now
Yeah.
I knew we was getting close to the shit because I was asleep for a lot of the shit. But then when I woke up and started seeing like the signs, like "Welcome to wherever," like the font, like the font looked racist. So like,
It did.
so I was like, "Oh, we down south now. We're like,
South.
like we in like hit country now." When
We
you
need that
start
Mason Dixon.
like, yo, when we hit like Virginia, I was like, oh, these signs is different. So, some shit about to happen. So, like, so now we get to the hotel we get to my hotel and everyone's checking in. Now, it's a lot of white people there.
Yeah. For real?
They look confused as fuck. It was a lot of pilots and there was a lot of white people checking out. I don't know what the fuck they was doing.
Oh, yeah, it was mad
But they was checking out and they was confused at seeing all these black people like coming in at this time and checking in. So, I go check in. Hesh goes to his hotel. I go upstairs. I unpack my shit and I go to sleep. That was at like 5 o'clock. And now I got up at 10 to go, I guess, just to get up and like, yo, that's when shit is starting. So, we get up. And we go to the opening ceremony. That's where Hilton's at, and he's first there's a band there, like some grade school kids.
Yeah,
they're playing trumpets of like I guess
I don't know.
superhero
Yes,
theme
yeah,
songs,
like
or
Harry
whatever.
Potter and shit. And they're just playing like theme songs, I guess, and some other shit. We got there like towards the end of the performance. I don't know what else they were playing, but when we got there, I think they played like Harry Potter or something. Yeah.
So then we go to that, and then we actually start walking around the venue and shit like that. And niggas was on their cosplay shit early in the morning.
Early.
Bitches had their ass out,
Yeah.
had the titties out, had the costumes skin tight, had the wigs on. This, that, and the third.
out, nigga.
Everything was out. When we was at the opening ceremony,
Mad titty.
that chick with the things, G,
the one that James was talking to.
Christ,
Yeah, she had the. Yeah.
and
She had the breastises.
I'm just there passing out flyers like here, this, that, and the third,
Yeah.
and then we start actually going to panels and shit. So, Friday, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
It was a pretty wild time.
Mhm.
You're going to different panels. You got one that was about like 90s animation. Like,
Yeah.
yo, real shit. You could do a panel about
Anything.
any fucking thing.
Nigga.
It was ridiculous, the panels we seen. We seen panels about, I guess, queer inclusion. We
Yep.
seen panels about 90s animation. We
Yep.
saw an Afro.
Afros.
I'm drunk.
Afro.
Afro Samurai Champloo.
Yep.
We
Yep.
saw something about Nightwing perform some nerdcore hip hop shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shout out to them niggas.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Mark Cooper.
They from Detroit, right?
yeah, they from
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
shout
met
out to
people
them.
from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like people come from all across the country to see this shit. Like we met people from Detroit, Texas, Florida. It was some people that was from the
Jersey,
DMV
people from
area,
close to where we was at.
Jersey. Yeah, like I think
I met some people from New York.
the furthest person I think they was from Arizona.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, damn, like niggas travel for this shit. Like Blerdcon, like I can see where Blerdcon is going. Where like it's the third year and we can
Yeah.
already see because one of the co-founders got on stage and he was talking about, I think they had 3,000 people.
Yeah, it's the biggest one.
He said he had 3,000 people in attendance last year, and this year I think he said he sold 3,000 pre-sale tickets.
Yeah, that's pre-sale shit.
And I was like, damn, that's, I can see where this shit is going.
Yeah.
So
I see this shit the same way I seen Henny Palooza, because I went to that the third year, and I was like, yo, this shit gonna be big. And then it turned into Duce Palooza. Now it's getting even bigger. I see where this shit's going.
And then I went to a panel. I went to a panel. Telling you, I went to a panel. It was called Blurred in Japan. There's this guy that was talking about his adventures in Japan, like the do's and don'ts and flight plans and patterns and shit like that. And then we had our panel.
Oh, wait, before the Blurred in Japan thing, it was one thing that he said that kind of amazed me.
What?
This motherfucker said he had pocket Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that pocket
shit get
Wi-Fi
like 200 megabytes per second, right?
Yeah, megabytes per second.
Yo, a pocket Wi-Fi. He said our Wi-Fi here is like dial-up, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, you can run a fucking Xbox Live off that.
Dog, he said underground subways away from the shit in any building, in any structure. He was like, yo, you get Wi-Fi any fucking where. And he said like it costs like something like
what, $5 a day?
Like 10 American dollars or something like that. And for like the extra upgrade, it was only like $2 or $3 to get the extra megabits or bytes. Is it bits or bytes? It's bytes. Yeah. So yeah, and then after we did that, I went upstairs and took a nap. And then
you did?
I kind of prepared for our panel, but I took like a little cat nap.
Yeah. All right.
And then we did our panel.
Yeah.
Now, our panel was a beautiful disaster.
Yeah, it was.
Beautiful mess.
But a lot of good came out of it.
It was bittersweet.
It was bittersweet. It was a learning experience.
Yeah.
Factories.
So, for everyone that was not there, which is pretty much 99% of y'all.
Yeah.
So, we get there, right? And they put us in these little conference
Tight-ass
rooms.
room.
Now, to keep it a buck, right?
Tight ass room.
Yeah.
Now, I had the idea for speed dating. Why? I don't know. I didn't know that you could do a panel about anything. I just want to know that we wanted to be included. I know that Blerdcon hasn't done speed dating. Why not do something different? Throw a fucking wrench in the system.
Well, we know why.
You're right.
Because we was
Niggas
interviewing
nasty.
Hilton.
Yeah.
Hilton was saying that
Niggas
the
get-
girls was complaining, saying that the
fucking.
dudes don't know how to talk to motherfuckers. So we was like, all right.
Yeah.
Then you said, we can do speed dating.
we do
I don't give a
speed
fuck.
dating.
We doing speed dating.
Yeah. I suggested that, and then we did speed dating. So now they put us in these little tight ass conference rooms, right?
Yeah.
These conference rooms aren't made to fit any more than I would say at least 70 people.
I don't even think
Probably less
that.
than that.
I say like 50.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we get to this
Damn.
little tight ass conference room, and I guess at the time that our panel was going on, there's not really much that interests people, or they just really look because one of the staff members was like, "Yo, people were looking forward to the speed dating shit."
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So the mere fact that I didn't take that into consideration, like, yo, this has never been done at Blerdcon. This might be people's first con. They might have been wanting some shit like this. So we do the speed dating thing, right? So we ask for certain shit and we didn't get certain shit.
No tables.
So
Till the very last minute.
we asked for tables. We didn't have no tables and the room wasn't set up. So we scrambling trying to get
it
this shit
ready.
together. And there's people lined up at the door. When there's people lined up at the door, we say
It's lines.
it's lines.
Yo,
Like,
nothing but, I ain't gonna say bitches.
women.
Females.
It's nothing but women at this fucking door. And you would have thought, like,
And we didn't expect that many people either.
yo,
like,
we
really-
might have had the most packed panel. And we had
Yeah.
to turn people
especially
away.
like in the upstairs area stuff, like
Yeah.
something out there, probably
We had to
would've-
turn people away from this panel,
Yeah,
so we had
yeah.
to put in We had to put in a lot of tables last minute. We had to get shit together last minute, and then at a certain point, I was like, "Yo, Hesh, close the door.
He was like, clack, clack.
We can't do shit. Like
Yeah.
it's not enough room in here. There's not enough chairs in here. It's a lot of people in here." And then
Yo, random. It got to a point where I ran outside and I seen these two niggas. I was like, yo, y'all want to come in here? Because it's like a lot of females and there ain't too many niggas. Like, y'all want to come in? Oh, we about to run upstairs. Nigga, like, come right now.
Right? I mean, it was like the women to men ratio was fucked up.
Yeah,
it was.
But
I didn't know like it was gonna be like that.
that
Next
was
time-
ideal for the men.
Yeah.
And then what I didn't take into account was the LGBTQ community.
Facts.
Yeah.
So they came in there, and there was 5 of them in there, and I didn't take into account. Like, I didn't know that many people were gonna show up to this fucking speed dating panel. Off rip, not even gonna hold y'all niggas. Not even gonna lie. Like I thought, but my brain was because I saw speed dating at a conference before, and I remember there being like 4 niggas there and 1 chick. So I'm thinking like,
For real?
Yeah, see, That's why I thought we was gonna get some shit like that.
When we went to the one at Mohegan Sun.
Yeah. Which is coming up again, actually.
Yeah, it is. And we went there, and I mean, we can.
Yes.
We can go there and promote. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
But we went there, and when we went to go take a peek in the room, it was 4 dudes, white dudes, just there, and it was
no
one
women.
chick there. And
Damn.
Yeah, by the time we left, one chick had showed up, and I think she walked out of the shit.
There was nobody for her to really talk to. Like,
I'm thinking it's something like that, right?
Yeah.
So
we was wrong.
we was 1,000% wrong. So people showed
In
up.
a good way.
I guess black people's more hornier than white people.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, but I guess it was just
that melanin nigga.
I don't know what it was, but I guess it was just the fact that it's a convention. Niggas are staying in hotels. If you want to get nasty, you can go back to your room. If you meet somebody, even if it wasn't romantic, you met a friend, you got common interests because you already at Blerdcon. So whatever.
My nigga, like it was so hot in that fucking panel. That was the hottest panel I've been in.
Yo, the AC stopped working.
Nigga. Oh, that's what happened?
Was it?
The AC stopped working.
So AC just wasn't working.
At the top floor, only the bottom joints where the fucking Regency rooms was. That's the only place the AC was working.
The
ACs were going 24/7. So they broke.
Mad black heat.
Yeah. Shout out to Cash App, right?
Oh, shout out to Cash App with the yigs.
With the yigs.
Yeah, now for y'all who wasn't there, right? There was this black chick named
I don't know where
she called her name Light.
Her name
Light on
Light.
the paper. That ain't no real name.
It's not.
I know why she said that.
Her name Cash.
You know, Death Note. But she on her shit. But this motherfucker, she wrote her Cash App on the paper.
She trying to get pissed.
Now, first of all, all right, let me slow this down to the beginning. Y'all can help me out. Like, first of all, she came to the front, right?
Yeah, but we were sitting.
And she sat in my fucking seat.
Yeah,
I ain't like that at first. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit near you. And then she was trying to criticize our shit, right? Was talking about, oh, y'all don't got this. Why the speakers ain't loud? Why this? I said, yo, we just 3 niggas with a podcast. We ain't know it's gonna be like this. We ain't know it's gonna be that big.
Right.
I don't know.
So now we actually start the panel. I explain the rules. I explain speed dating. You know, like I said, it's a beautiful disaster. No one is switching. No one knows. No one knows where to rotate. But at some point, everyone just starts doing their own thing. And I look at Hesh and Bobby like, yo, this shit is fucked up, but it's actually enjoyable a little bit.
Yeah.
So I mean, after a while, it looked like people was actually starting to kind of.
Yeah, it was actually organized. It was an organized disaster.
They was having fun.
Seemed like people
they was doing their own thing.
Going.
And so, you know, me, Bobby, and Hesh just start drinking, right?
Oh,
yeah.
I was drinking before I got there.
We was drinking before we got there, but it was like, you know, we doing a panel, we here, we providing the vibe.
Or tried to.
We tried to.
Speakers was garbage.
And then, you know, women start coming up to us.
Well, you.
Yeah, correct that. Women was coming up to you, my nigga.
Samson ass nigga.
Women came to this nigga.
I mean, when you got the juice, what you gonna do, man?
You gotta pass the juice off like in a movie, nigga. You got the juice now, nigga.
Yo.
But you didn't say you got the juice now.
Did I not tell you to go talk to some of these women that didn't have nobody to talk to?
I wasn't about to do that.
I wasn't doing that.
Yo,
I got anxiety, nigga. I don't do shit like that.
But before we got to that, right?
Right.
I reached in my pants right now. I got.
Preface this. Whoa, nigga.
I'm gonna explain it.
I reached in my pocket.
Wait.
I reached in my pants.
Your hands in my pocket.
Pull out that Mew.
The Mew was popping at speed dating.
Well, with the hammer.
Yeah, with the hammer.
Yeah, but anyway.
Try to make one of these bitches worthy. Holding the hammer.
But y'all heard about Cash App, right? All right.
Cash App, yeah.
I had these shorts on. And y'all know these shorts, sometimes shit happen to slip out.
It shifts.
But yeah.
So shit happen to slip out?
Whoa.
No, not that. Let me get to it.
Jesus.
So I thought I had my wallet in my pocket, right? And I'm drinking whatever. We just behind the panel with the dude say, just take a shot, just like. And then after Cash App was sitting there like chastising us and shit, she got up and left because she found her nigga or whatever. So I reach in for my pocket. I'm like,
there's a bitch stole my wallet.
Yo, did she just Cardi B me?
Where my? I went to Hesh. I was like, yo, Hesh, I think this bitch stole my wallet. I'm like, hit this bitch up.
Yo, the panic in this nigga face when he thought that chick stole his wallet and bounced on niggas.
So much anxiety. I was like,
dog, you don't want to be trapped in another state with no money and no way to get cards and shit.
Yeah, for real.
Don't know where the nearest bank is. Yo, dog.
Can't get no cash because you don't got your bank cards. So you can find a bank.
you know,
And it's probably not gonna be like what we got up here, like peoples or some shit.
Yo, that's the most frightened I've ever been in my life. For like the first minute, the first 30 seconds of that shit, I was like,
You like,
I went
fuck.
straight to ass. I was like, yo, Hesh, I really think this bitch stole my
my
wallet.
wallet.
I'm about to chase this bitch down and choke slam this shit. Yo, I'm about to fuck this bitch up. But then I said,
Let me check
oh,
it. It's in my
I put
book
it
bag.
in my backpack because I was thinking.
Yeah. Niggas started drinking and stopped thinking.
I was thinking.
Drinking
I
and
was
stop thinking.
thinking.
Wasn't drinking.
Niggas came to the fucking realization like, yo, oh, that bitch, I don't gotta choke nobody today.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
But-
But that shit, yeah, that's what anxiety feels
so,
like. Nigga.
so the two women that came to me, shout out to them. You know,
Shout out. No man.
shit.
Oh, wait,
No, I don't know what Hesh gonna say.
I wasn't gonna say nothing bad. I was just shout out to them.
Shout out to them. I wasn't. I
that's good shit.
didn't think I was
Had the
participating.
yammers. No, you was participating.
Yeah,
I had no choice when she came up to me.
yeah, right.
She trying.
I like aggressive women.
She trying to get all that dick.
Yeah.
She trying to get all the inches.
Yeah. What happened?
What happened? What?
Oh, you ain't doing that?
I ain't even there.
You ain't busting to the dance.
Yeah. Bust it down.
No, but you know, she contacted me.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Of course you did.
Yeah.
We're conversing.
Conversating.
It's nothing crazy.
Obviously.
We have common interests.
Yo, we need a shirt with all Hesh's shit.
Yeah, we need La Venga.
Yeah. Basura.
Basura.
Jostle.
Jostle.
What else? But what the fuck he said? What'd he say?
I don't know.
I don't know what I be saying. Nigga. I just be saying it. I don't think about the things I say. It just come out my face.
Just have a shirt with mad at that shit on it.
Full blown.
Oh, yeah.
All that shit on there.
Oh, shit.
But then,
we
you
ain't
know-
never go to Cali with that shit. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
No,
No.
y'all could go. I can't go.
So then, you know, the panel ends. The panel was enjoyable, to say the least. Even though I said it was a beautiful disaster, the panel ends. Everyone hands in their sheets. I sent everyone emails. Hope everyone got their emails with their matches. I put their information on there. Hopefully, y'all can connect with these people.
I think most of them went through. I think one bounced back.
One bounce back.
I think one bounced back.
All right, I'll send it again.
Yeah.
But you know,
I just think maybe the address is probably wrong. Or something.
yeah, it's probably wrong. But it was hard reading them shits with only 5 hours of sleep and being drunk.
Yeah.
and like go. So
That shit was fun though. Like,
was fun.
Like we was probably
Honestly.
we was on the fly with the whole thing because we was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, we ain't know that many people was gonna be there. We was
Real.
kind of nervous, and then Domino did his introduction or whatever, and then I just came up with this idea. It was like, all right, when it's time to switch, I'm gonna yell switch like Martin and House Party, right?
dog, when I got in there, I swear, yo, when that door closed, my mind went blank.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say to these people. I was like, oh shit, we doing a panel.
Yeah.
This shit is disorganized as fuck.
Yeah.
The room's not set how I imagine the room
Wanted
to
to
be
be
set.
set.
There's too many people in here.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all enjoying Blerdcon?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hear the rules. But that shit was dope though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it was,
honestly, it
yeah.
wasn't as bad because I
Yeah,
have
it wasn't.
I have anxiety issues, so I freak out about shit. So it's like I actually getting in there and having it going on. I was like, okay, this actually wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
So like, if we do decide to do something next year, I'll probably be less.
It was a lesson
apprehensive.
learned, and I
Yeah.
think I was less anxious because y'all niggas was there. If I was by myself,
Self,
I'd have
yeah.
probably been freaking the fuck out.
Yeah,
It was like, all right, I got.
That's why he texted me like, yo, where y'all niggas at? It was only 6. I was like, yo, you don't sound till 6:15.
Dog, because I was putting the numbers on the name
name
tags,
tags,
yeah.
and then I had went down there. I was like, because the panel before that had ended like a half hour early. I guess they did that so we could set up. And because
I didn't know that.
our started at 6:15.
6:15,
Yeah,
yeah.
the panel before that ended at 5:45.
Oh,
So,
okay,
I
that's
didn't know
that time.
so that gave us time to set up. But then when I got down
There
there,
was
there wasn't no
nothing
tables,
there, yeah.
and then it was like the room wasn't set. So I started moving chairs. And then I was like, yo, I wanted tables. And then the guy just did the tables last minute.
super last minute.
But, you know, it worked out the best it could.
Yeah.
But everybody had fun. Like I said, I hope y'all got y'all matches. Hope y'all connected, whether it be romantic or friendship.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all did with them emails, do what you got to do.
Facts.
So then.
It was sort of in the making though,
Yeah.
because even though we only got 30 minutes to do this shit, I think that was enough time because we were switching like every 3 minutes.
Yeah, if we had a bigger room, we could fit more people.
Yeah, right.
It would make
right.
sense to go
So
a little
since-
longer.
Yeah, so
When-
since it was a smaller amount of people,
When we submit next year,
Gonna tell 'em,
or when we
bust
talk
it for
to
the
Hillary,
dance.
that shit got to be
room.
reserved.
We need that downstairs room, nigga. We need the big
Yeah.
shit.
we need the big joint.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we gotta figure out what we want to do with the LGs.
I don't think they like to be called that.
I know. I'm sorry. LGBTQ.
I'm just going on a whim
Yeah.
to be safe.
That's
Why
on
can't you just call them LGs?
That's on the offensive.
Yo,
I
that's
apologize.
no, that's not good.
Listen, I
Shout
can't.
out to the LGs.
I don't know what they would find.
LGs.
I'm gonna just assume they'll find that offensive, and I apologize ahead of time. Anyway,
Sound
we
good to me.
have to figure out what we want because there
It
were
sound dope, but
Have a shirt with
Yeah.
the LGs. LGs.
there were people there who were not heterosexual, right?
Yes.
Non-heterosexual people. We didn't really
We didn't
plan
plan
accordingly
for
for that, and there was probably a lot more people than that.
yeah,
So I don't know if we should do
2 nights.
2 nights and one that's for heterosexuals, one for
Yeah, we could do 2 nights.
one
That
or
was another thing.
non-heterosexuals.
People were asking if
Is this only one night
the
type
only
of
night they were
thing?
doing this shit. And now that I thought about it, I saw people that
we just do
had
4?
like 2 or 3 panels.
Yeah, do we just do like 4 panels?
Huh?
Do we like do two a night? One straight,
no.
one straight, one non-straight, and then one straight, one non-straight.
We can do.
but that seems like a lot.
Nah, I do.
No, it's not like.
Well, 4.
Well, I have an idea,
Yeah,
which I'll discuss with y'all
some others. Okay.
off the air.
Yeah.
But yeah, panel
Yeah.
went as good as it could.
Yeah. Considering.
Then the rest of the night, I guess, starts. We do the Afro Samurai Champloo shit.
Yeah, this was cool.
And then I go upstairs and take a nap before we actually do the after party. Now the after party, because like I said, I was running off 5 hours of sleep, no caffeine, just eating and walking, sitting down.
Yeah, I wasn't
listening to
tired.
Panel. Nigga, I was dying. Nigga, I dead ass felt like in one panel I felt myself fall asleep with my eyes open. And I was
Felt
like,
your
yeah.
soul just disappear.
Dog, because I was staring off, and I felt my eyes blur out, and I just hope nobody was watching me.
Yeah. Oh, not to be
Nope. Say it.
Don't do
conceited. Nah, not to
Okay.
be conceited, but
Go
I
ahead.
feel like ours was the most out of the box panel.
Yeah,
Comparatively,
it might have been.
to some of the stuff I've seen.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the things were discussions; they weren't really.
Yeah, it wasn't really
interactive.
Active,
yeah, you're
we're
right.
interactive
You're right.
stuff.
You're
It's
right.
just people sitting up in the front
Yeah,
and
just
talking.
discussion about the shit, which ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nah, because I
but
saw some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
So it's cool.
yeah.
I saw some cool panels. It was the one about relationships was dope.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Geeked Up podcast. I think this is like the host of that is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what.
What geeked up?
Yeah, that was the one you bounced in.
Oh yeah.
No, was it? No.
Two
What,
favorite
what?
sour
No,
ones I
it
compare?
wasn't that. It was shampoo lo-fi.
Sunrise, yeah.
Yeah, lo-fi shit.
Yeah.
That's the one you bounced. Okay.
But that's Saturday. That's not Friday.
When that nigga told,
So we still on
told me you
Friday.
did that shit, yo, I
Yo,
was
all
dead.
right, so we still on Friday, right? So
Yeah, cool.
so we
Stay
so
Friday.
we so we go to
Oh shit!
I go upstairs personally. I take a nap right now. Like I said, I'm running off 5 hours of sleep now. I'm waking up because I'm getting a text from these two niggas like, yo, they on their way to the party. They at the party, this, that, and the third. I'm looking at these text messages like, yo, fuck both these niggas. I'm tired.
I'm going back to sleep.
But then I forgot what happened. I think
Sierra probably hit you.
Before before that happened.
relax.
Before
that.
Oh,
I didn't mean like
before
that.
that happened.
What happened?
Didn't me and Sierra go to your room?
Yeah, okay,
The
no,
drink?
y'all came in
Oh.
my room. That's okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
didn't mean like
And
that.
then, yo, Sierra was psychoanalyzing Hesh.
Wait, what happened?
Sierra was psychoanalyzing Hesh while drinking.
Like we all should.
Yeah, she was like, so, are you looking for love? Do you want somebody?
He was like,
Do you
nah.
need somebody?
I was like, yeah, probably.
That shit was funny. But shout out to Sierra. The thing about Sierra, right? Like, she
No,
reminded me.
shout out to Sierra's
Facts.
boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Putting
For
her
being cool.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to
Oh, he
the
put her
show.
on? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She told me
He
that.
listened to the show.
Oh shit! Shout out to him.
And then he put her on.
All right, word.
And
Shout
then
out to you, dog.
She started listening.
Oh, word.
So
And
like
he's
I
in the
keep-
Air Force.
He's in the
shout
Air
out.
I
Force.
salute you.
Shout out to shout out for your service. But this is what we tell y'all niggas, yo. If y'all like the show, share it.
Please.
Tell somebody to tell somebody, so
Please.
we can get more exposure. You don't have to, but it's if you do like the show, just
It'd
like
be
yo.
nice.
If you like anime and comic books and ratchet shit,
Or just dumb conversations that we have.
tell somebody. And like I said, she showed up and then y'all went to the room and then she psychoanalyzed Hesh.
Yeah.
Now Hesh kind of disappointed me a little bit.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, not sleeping?
Nah, on this whole trip.
Yeah.
Where it was like, I feel like, cause I went to Blerdcon 95% because I wanted to experience Blerdcon, but 5% because of you.
Oh, man.
Now, I feel like, you know, Hesh says he has anxiety, depression, whatever the fuck, you know, whatever the fuck going on with Hesh, right? Now, I feel like when you put somebody in their environment, you know, black, nerd, everyone's socially awkward, everyone has some type of anxiety, everyone's not, you know, the people person type of thing. I thought that would be Hesh's bag, like, yo, I'm with family. And then he still didn't really come out his shell like I wanted him to. Like, you know, we went to the party and
He's shaking his head a lot.
most of the motherfuckers can't know. I'm bugging?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying no.
So-
That's what I was trying to tell you when we was doing the speed dating. I said, yo, stop talking to women like they're women. Y'all laughed.
Nah,
Because the way you said it, I got it.
but it
It's just the way you
sound
said it.
well.
It's like,
But
don't talk to her like a person.
Yeah,
No,
just talk to him like
a
this is
person.
ordinary
But
nigga.
that is 100% true. What
No,
you
I
said
get it.
where it's like, yo, you can't be talking to women like, oh, they're these objects or pieces of meat,
Yeah.
or
Oh,
like
yeah,
they're just these other creatures. No, they're human. They
Nah,
have
because
conversations.
honestly, this is like revealing something about me. When I start talking to females like they're females, I get nervous as fuck.
But it's not.
because you're trying to be too
Yeah,
cool.
right?
You're trying to
But
impress
it's
them.
not. It's not just female. I don't talk to people.
Oh
Yeah,
you-
but-
So it's not. It's not even just like a female. It's just people.
But that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
If you if we want to do something with this
People make me-
podcast,
yeah, I
we-
know.
we're doing live shows
And I'm
and we're
working
doing
on
guest
it.
appearances and we're doing shit like that. You have to be
working on
able
it.
to talk to people.
And I'm working. It's a slow.
That's why I put your ass to work. Like, yo, work the door.
Yeah, and that
Give
was
out the
and
name
and that
tags.
shit fucking ruined my life for like 5 minutes. Nigga,
You just hand out papers and pens.
but that's what I'm
all
saying.
you
But,
doing.
but that's my point. But that's how bad my anxiety about shit
damn.
is. That's how bad it is for me.
But
Like I have my anxiety is
Flares up.
horrible. Though.
But-
like I don't sleep because I have anxiety. It's very difficult for me to have conversations with
that
people because I have
happens to
anxiety.
all of us.
Yeah, but that's my whole life all the time.
I don't want yours to be crippling though.
It's kinda,
But
but I'm working. I'm trying to work on it.
but like I said, everyone there, I felt like it was a hotel full of Heshes. Like I feel like you really could have gotten to your bag if you'd have just stopped thinking so much and really.
But
just,
I can't. It's hard for me to stop that. But now that I'm going, maybe if we go back next year, then maybe I'll be
we're
able
going
to,
next year.
So then if we go next year, maybe I'll be able to loosen up. It's hard for me to like. I'm buying it. It's difficult for
You
me
think too
to.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what
It's
helps?
very difficult.
You know what
for me
helps?
to-
Kicking jokes.
But
I'm telling you,
but
bro.
that involves conversating.
It
with
does,
people.
but the minute you kick a fucking joke, it's like an aphrodisiac or
And it's not. And I'm not. Even, it's not just people. Period. It's not just women. Just people.
I
Period.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I have a hard time conversating with people because I'm always in my head while I'm having a conversation. Then I feel like I'm being weird while I'm having a conversation. Then it makes me feel like I'm being weird. Then I'm probably actually being weird. And then it's like in a loop.
'Cause you're
of
being weird because you're thinking about being weird.
Yeah. So then I end up in a loop. And then it's like, this is uncomfortable as fuck for me. And then it's like, I don't know what to say. And I'm very bad at small talk because I don't give a fuck about the weather. It's you know what I mean? So
But
like,
I
that stuff
feel
is
like-
just nerve wracking.
I feel like the fact that you were at Blerdcon, it should have been easy to have a conversation with anyone where it's like, all right, so not that I deem it weird, but I wouldn't personally do cosplay. I don't think I have the dedication or the patience to actually put together a costume. Well, pick a character
And then
put
commit.
together costumes, buy materials, glue this,
You
sew
could.
that, do that. I don't think I
you don't even
personally
have to do all that. You could just buy some shit sometimes.
You
Yeah,
can,
you
but
can,
I
yeah.
don't personally think I'm that
Yeah.
like. I do this show because I like nerd shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
that
that
nerdy.
level
That yeah.
of
Yeah.
like cosplay, but like I would like to one day where it's
Yeah.
like I would have to find the right thing or like
That should be like one day.
yeah, but it's kind of like what Hilton said when he was on the show where it was like you go to your 9 to 5 and you put on this mask and that's not really who you are, but then you go to Blerdcon, that's really who you are. You're showing
Right.
your true self and stuff like that. So I don't feel like I'm that geeky and nerdy to do. Me personally, I don't think I can do cosplay, but if it's something I like, it's something I'll try once.
Yeah, like one day.
Yeah, it's
Motherfuckers had like
suits for the whole weekend.
yeah, like
changes on changes.
Yeah, like
y'all
Friday,
niggas-
Saturday,
y'all-
Sunday.
Y'all do this shit.
Like yeah, basically. So yeah, I feel like that should have been Hesh bag where it's like, yeah, we should have seen like fly eagle fly Hesh,
Nah.
but you know he was still like we went to the after
alright.
party and we got Hesh to dance.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
Sierra got Hesh to dance.
Somebody
Yeah.
backed that ass up on him.
Yeah.
Back that- she was backing it
And she
too.
was giving
Yeah,
the
no, she was
leg.
getting-
She was
yeah.
getting- You ain't grabbed the leg?
Nah, I ain't got a leg.
Ah,
Should
you
have grabbed the leg, babe.
I don't dance, so that's also not my bag.
Dog,
I did eat back.
she did all the dancing.
Yeah, she did.
No, she did.
Yeah. even if you hit it with a quick pump, like,
Right, like,
put the
like
dick-
you know that Key and Peele shit.
yo, just let her feel it. Just to know it's still like, hey, bitch. Look at it. Fucking geeky nerdy bitch. You a nerdy bitch. You a nerdy bitch, huh? One pump.
One pump man. Saitama.
One pump, man.
That's your new IK. One pump man.
Yeah, you like that. You like that, don't you, bitch? Call me your Goku, bitch.
Kakarot.
Kakarot. Yeah, bitch.
Yo, nigga.
Master Roshi, that bitch. But the crazy shit is, like, it was people in there, like, you say you can't dance, but it was not even women. It was men in there doing whatever the fuck there is. Men with no rhythm. There's men passing out on the floor. There's men just like mosh pitting when it's not a mosh pit song. They played Limp Bizkit Rolling. I think Limp Bizkit Rolling is like the white Nug If You Buck.
You for real?
Them niggas was wildin'. Like pushing each other one in the mosh pit, and then they actually played Nug If You Buck that everybody turned into niggas real quick. I was like, yo, this is my scene. I love this shit.
Yeah, they got to my bag at the end of the night.
Yo, they got to your bag at the end of the night. But
That Linkin Park, in the end, shit gotta be their Meat Meal intro.
No, it is.
Yo,
it is.
That's their Meat Meal intro.
It is.
Yo,
once you play that, everybody's hitting it.
Trying so hard,
Ain't got to change, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
But you have to see Hesh face when that shit comes on. It's like his face says he wants to move, but his body just don't correspond.
My mind's
Like,
telling me no.
He was like, I'm having so much fun in my face. But my mind won't let my body move. My face is having so much fun. My mind is exploding. Oh, and we found Nigga Hesh.
Oh, nigga. Shout out to Nigga Hesh.
Yeah, we found Soonjay.
Soonjay don't like apples. Soonjay dance.
I forgot what episode that was, but if y'all go back in the episode,
Soonjay got rhythm.
we found this other podcast called Three Black Geeks, and this nigga looked just
like Hesh with dreads, nigga.
Like, yo, he's Bizarro Hesh.
Oh, yep. Bizarre
Soonjay
Hesh.
has joy.
Shout out to them. We should have talked to them niggas. Like,
probably,
real
bro.
shit.
We should have, but you know, shit happens.
So
After party ends, I think Hesh goes to his room,
nigga,
and
fucked up.
we was chilling with Sierra.
Yeah.
And we talked till like 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
then
It was
we-
still niggas up near the game room.
Dog, I don't think some people went to sleep.
Nigga,
I
they
doubt
was
it.
arguing about Naruto.
Yeah.
And it was some chicks recording, some bad chicks at that.
Yeah.
Yo,
I should have stayed down there. I don't know what
One
I was
thing
doing.
about Blerdcon, right? The women there did not disappoint.
Yeah.
You think Blerdcon is gonna be a bunch of like really ugly, nerdy, zip face,
Whole bunch of
just
Tinas.
a whole bunch of like just nasty women. Yo, it's really some fine ass women that like anime, that like cosplay, that like all that geeky, nerdy shit that you think they don't like. Yo, they are there in abundance, my nigga. You have your picking, all right? Y'all niggas got it fucked up where y'all think y'all go in there and y'all gonna be like Hesh, y'all gonna be like socially awkward. It's not gonna be that type of vibe for y'all, nigga. It's somebody for everybody.
Yeah, my nigga. It was this girl, like, what was her name? Paper Girl.
Paper
Not to be offensive or nothing like that, but she was like straight up stripper. But she know her anime shit.
Yeah.
That shit was weird.
That's-
Fucking James Watts kept mentioning her. Yo, Paper Girl.
Yeah.
Paper. I mean, what the fuck is Paper Girl? What are you
And
talking
then
about?
It fucked me up when you see that many fine, like, and you see fine ass women that you wouldn't think like anime, like really like beautiful fucking women.
Yeah, there's some
that you don't think like anime, and they in cosplay as their favorite cos. Like they might be a fucking Kagome. They might be dressed as Inuyasha, but like a female crossover cosplay. They might be dressed as Rogue. They might be dressed as like Black Panther, whatever the fuck. And you look at these women like, damn, you too fine to be liking like fucking Naruto. But it's never like that.
Yeah.
And then we talk to like 4 or 5 in the morning, and we go to sleep. And I still gotta send out email. What kept me up a lot was sending them fucking emails, and I probably got a lot of email addresses wrong. I probably sent niggas the wrong matches. I probably sent niggas the wrong numbers.
Like this one, fuck it, close enough. Click.
I didn't finish that shit until
like Sunday, right?
No, Saturday night.
Yeah.
But so we go to sleep, wake up, we go to Chick-fil-A. You wasn't up yet, Hesh.
Oh yeah, you.
I went to Chick-fil-A every day it was open. I had to. That was my breakfast.
I was fucking dead, nigga.
So me and Bobby went to Chick-fil-A, and then we was gonna go to the barbecue, and we met up with Sierra. No, did Sierra come yet?
Yeah, she was there. Well, Watts was there, and Sierra was there.
Yo, James was definitely there. And then we went to the barbecue, chilled out for there for a second. Hesh came, and then we went to some more panels. Excuse me. And what happened? We went to some more panels, and then that's when the bullshit started happening.
What happened?
Oh, you know what happened. So, right. First off,
okay, cut this out.
Okay, I was just gonna ask, can we talk about it or not? Before we even start.
All right, we can talk about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
I need you to be 100% sure.
I need you to like
be sure.
Ignore the liquor. Process this
and be sure.
Because I'm putting it in. Pause.
Out in the herb.
Pause. I'm putting it in. If you
raw
and uncut. If you say that we can talk about this, you have to be.
No, fuck it. Let's cut it. No, let's not talk about it. Let's not.
No, it's up to him.
I know. I don't know. I don't want to do this.
This can be a Patreon exclusive.
Okay.
Oh, it could?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
so you're just gonna have one uncut and then.
I'll put some type of special intro. I'll cut this, and it'll just slide to whatever else we talk about after this.
Okay. Cool.
Completely up to you.
Cool.
All right, just start and we'll see where it goes.
Boom. All right. So we go on the panels, right? We meet up with Sierra. We meet up with Sierra and James whilst we go on to different panels, this, that, and the third, right? So I guess I go to one panel. I think I go to a no. I go to one panel, Bobby goes to another panel, right? So Bobby goes to a panel about parenting.
Oh yeah, Nerd Parenting 101.
Yeah, and then I go to another panel and I meet Bobby after, right?
Yeah.
So, so me and Bobby meet up and then we go to another panel after that. Now, apparently, Juggerthought powers ignite.
Activated.
And like, you know how it's like you don't know something is real until you see it in action.
Yeah.
So
you thought this shit was a game, nigga?
Nah, I didn't think. Nah, the crazy shit was I didn't think it was a game, but when you said that your girl think you got some superhuman whole powers when you go out of town,
she might be right.
Yeah.
No, but it was a thing of like maybe because you know how women like elaborate and like accentuate shit to like maybe it's just Bobby, like maybe bitches find Bobby cute.
No, it's not.
And girls are attracted to Bobby, but Bobby don't act on it. She just think like, oh, all the bitches want Bobby. But then when you see it in action, you're like, yo, this nigga might be the nigga.
No, it's not that. It's just that. This is what it is. Like, cause I think I explained this on my IG stories a while back. It's like when I talk to females, right? I don't talk to them like they're females. That's why I keep telling you. I don't talk to them motherfuckers like they're females. I talk to them like they're just some ordinary nigga and then throws them the fuck off. And they're looking at me. They're like, okay, he's attractive, but at the same time, like he ain't trying to fuck me. So I'm just talking to them regular, right? But at the same time, they thinking, oh, this nigga ain't talking about sex. I want to fuck him. But at the same time, I'm not bringing it up. I just like good conversation. I like that from females.
By far, for me, the funniest thing that's happened this weekend, right? So me and Bobby are in this panel about Samurai Champloo, right?
And the sound didn't work for a minute.
About music, lo-fi, whatever the fuck, right? So it's me, Sierra, Bobby. Bobby gets a text, reads the text, tasks me, was like, yo, I'll be back. I gotta walk a chick to a car. And then he whispers in my ear, nigga, when I tell you I lost it.
That's my favorite thing in the whole world right now.
Fucking lost it. It was the most nonchalant shit I've ever heard. Like, yo, I can't. I'm drunk, so I can't think of this shit right now. But it's like when words do that shit, where it's like,
well, the words come out.
Yeah, it was like the Cuphead, and it was mad soft in my ear, and this nigga just bounced. That was at 7 o'clock. I didn't see Bobby till
like
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Damn, it was 2 in the morning.
Yes.
I didn't see Bobby until then. I kept texting like, "Yo,
Where you at?
Where you at?
What's popping?
What's the move?
Did I
Where
respond?
we going?
No.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
bad.
yo, what we doing? No, it's not your bad. Cool.
I heard from Bobby. Bobby came to my room, said, "Yo, you got that bottle still?" I was like,
Oh, yeah, I
facts.
did.
Came, fill up a fucking smart water bottle, like damn near 3/4 full of
Yeah, because all right, this is what I did,
Jack
right?
Daniels.
This is what I did, right? Because I'm trying to time lapse it. When I said look at that, right? Then I left. I walked into her
Mad soft to my ear.
I walked her to her car, right? Because she didn't want to walk to her car because she said she was scared of shit like that. Because
Sure.
it was bullshit. But come to find out it was bullshit.
Scared of not
so
getting
I
it.
walked her to there and then walked her back. And I was like, all right, this was like 10. So I was like, all right. She was like, what else you doing? I said, all right, I'm about to go to the room. But nigga. I said, I'm about to go to the room, drink for a little bit, and I'll be back down. So I texted Hesh. I was like, yo, I'm gonna need that bottle. So I went to Hesh room, like Hesh just not dressed for anything. He was like, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I was like, yeah, I need your shit. So so I mixed that shit mad heavy, went to my room, started watching Hot Ones. Yeah, that's my pick. Yeah. So when I started watching Hot Ones, drinking liquor, I was like, all right, I'm good. And I think you texted me.
I'm sure he takes you a couple times.
I was like, yo, where the fuck is y'all at? Because you left me with Sierra. And I was like, yo, where the fuck are y'all at? Because, matter of fact, we was going to a panel and we got on the elevator and left Hesh. Hesh said, fuck all y'all niggas. And went to the room. And
No, I went to a different panel, but then they shut the shit down. So I went to the room.
They shut it down?
Yeah, and the moderators never showed up. So then I went to my room after that because the moderator never showed up. So I was like, well, what the fuck am I doing now?
Shout out to fucking Geek Set for fucking not showing up to their
yeah,
panel.
what's up with y'all, man?
I don't know, man. But y'all took a spot that we could have had.
Yeah.
Fucking up, man. But back to Bobby. So you go to the room and drink. You text us. I'm texting y'all. And I forget what happened. I think I go back to my room for a second. I forget what Sierra does.
When did you get to the after party?
Huh?
On time?
I got to the after. No, I got there maybe
I got there like 11.
12, 12:30.
Oh, for real?
Shit ended at 2.
Yeah.
So I went back to my room. Sierra came to my room. I got dressed, and we went to the party.
Wait, what?
Yeah, relax.
Okay. Talk about me, nigga.
Hot boy summer up by 50.
Yeah, nigga. Juggernaut Jr.
Up by 80, nigga.
What?
I said we up by 80.
What?
Nigga.
What happened?
Nothing happened. Y'all gotta relax.
It's over 9,000.
Well, we gotta relax and you gotta relax.
No, everyone has to relax. So we went to that. So we went to the
Y'all
party.
put us on. I don't care if I get in trouble.
So
It's all fun and games, man.
So we go to the after party. We meet Hesh there. Bobby's nowhere in sight. Bobby says he's at the party. Hesh is at the party. We find Hesh and we chilling with Hesh. James Watts comes to the party. James Watts, wow boy,
Yeah.
wow boy.
This nigga was in the he was in the after party. I'm like, is that James?
Yes,
Yo, he was busting it.
when I tell you, James made the most of this weekend, my nigga.
This nigga was busting
he
it.
said, I bought VIP. Oh, I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
Yo, matter of fact,
Shout out to that nigga.
shout out to that nigga in the speed dating.
Yo,
Oh, hell
I don't
yeah.
think anyone had more matches than James.
For real?
yeah.
Yo,
That
I
nigga
was like,
doing it.
if you get over 3 hearts, you're
Yeah.
interested in something.
Yeah, friendship is hard.
Everybody on his sheet,
3 hearts at least.
3 hearts and up.
Damn.
I was like, that nigga was putting in work, and he was talking to 2 women at one time at one point.
Yeah, you got the juice, man.
And, yo, Watts, yo, electric.
Yo, he got
Oh,
it.
shout out to him for promoting our shit too. Like
That too.
Yes.
flyers and
He's passing on
Like
flyers.
I
telling,
said, yo,
telling people about the fucking speed dating thing before we have
Yo,
it happen. Shout out to
like,
nigga.
like I was saying, like Sierra and James ain't supporters of or like fans no
Nah,
more.
they're honorary
They like friends.
ninjas.
They like part of the dojo and shit now.
Hey.
Like
Yo,
fuck
that.
with y'all. The long way.
Yeah.
So
Laundry style.
Never mind.
So we go to the after party. We chilling.
Fuck, I was gonna say something.
So, and then we go. So we go to the after party. After party's over, right?
You gonna tell me this after this shit is off, bro?
Don't say it.
I'll tell you shit now.
I'll tell you right now.
So then I think Hesh goes back to the room.
Yeah.
Me and Sierra go up the escalator, and we finally see Bobby. I ain't seen Bobby in like
17
fucking.
hours.
That shit was mad random though too.
I ain't seen him like 7 o'clock. So I see Bobby on the escalator. I'm like, "Hey, yo, Bob, the fuck, nigga? Where you been at?" And
He's like, you know,
I go to
Playboy.
Bobby. Yo, you know how like you get caught doing some shit and didn't know like somebody was gonna see you. Bobby was like, he was like, "Oh shit, hey, what up, nigga?" I was like, "Nah, nigga, not what up. Fuck you been at, nigga." And then I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna talk to you on Monday."
I'm gonna see you when I see you.
Wow, boy.
But before that happened, right? When we was at the party, at the end of it, right? They said the first 100 people get to go up to the VIP.
So
rooftop.
this nigga skates out with the bitch in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding her hand.
Hold on, baby. We going home.
Just hold on.
We going home.
So, and then I guess he couldn't get in the elevator. He couldn't get to the rooftop.
Nah, that shit sucks.
Because
So we got her in the elevator. This dick.
I didn't say Hesh did. So then we see him coming up the escalator. I'm like, I heard you. See you on Monday, nigga. And he goes, where the fuck he goes? Now, where do you go?
You know, on the outside where there's these little where
Like
flowers
lips?
and shit. That no.
Labias? I mean, okay, go. Sorry, go ahead.
Clitorati?
I'm not gonna talk to her right now because he's really a nice person. She ain't really want to beat her.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Nah, she didn't want to beat her. Like
The
her,
little seats and shit.
yeah, her sister was the paper girl chick.
Paper girl.
And she was
paper
like,
girl.
"Yo, I don't understand none of this shit." Because first, when I seen her dressed up.
So how did she feel about you knowing that you was there for the shit?
All right.
Did she care?
She thought I was some fun nigga.
Yeah, she,
Oh, okay.
Well, with
she ain't
you know,
she got that.
Right.
Right.
I'm like a hybrid of that shit. So, so I was telling her, and she was like, "Why you into this?" Like, I was like, "Yo, because
Get into you.
I kind of,
Oh God.
I get it," because I was like, I get it, but I understand if you don't get it because some of these niggas go too hard. So I was telling her, like, you know, my mother, like, no, she's the proper one. Like, she's more outgoing in the shit, and my father's like, he's a hood nigga. He grew up in the pimp era, so
Yeah.
so I get most of my shit from him. But like, you know, I'm a little bit of my mom, so I can like juggle the both. So I was like, yeah, I'm just this ratchet nigga. I'm just here. I fucks with it, but you know. So I was telling her, you know, this ain't as crazy as it seems. And she was calling it cartoons, right? She was calling it anime cartoons. She was like, yo, I go over my sister's house and her sons is into this shit, and I just don't fucking get it. Like. So I'm just like, yo, it's not a cartoon. And I was telling her about I Promise Neverland. And I was telling her like it's this shit about these kids. Now you would think it's just some happy gory shit, then out of nowhere, like motherfuckers is killing kids for like just sacrifices to some demons. So she's like, oh shit, it's like that. I was like, yeah,
there's lots of shit.
Actually, like storylines and plot points, and not just goofy
like,
shit.
yeah. So
Sailor
basically,
Moon shit or something.
Yeah. So most of the time, I'll just explain it to her like what the fuck this is and why people are into it. But I understand at the same time why you would seem like these niggas going too hard. So she was like, nobody in here was interested in her, right? The first time I seen her ass, I was downstairs like at 4:00, right?
Right.
And these niggas like
Scoping out early.
yeah, and you see these niggas dancing on some fucking you got served shit, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I just seen her just like wilding around, just looking at everybody, just like look mad out of place.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, she looked mad uncomfortable. So, all right, this is like when the game come out, right? So, like,
You teach them the game, Bobby. Teach
I
them
was
the
kind of
game.
on my predatory shit because I knew what she was, but I didn't let her know what she was, right? So
What was she?
I was like, she was some shit from War Rats. I knew it. So I was like, yo, I've been trying to figure out your costume for like 5 minutes and I don't know what the fuck it is. So she was like, oh, and she showed me the glasses at Rock. I was like, oh, you right. Like she looked like Reptar, like in a way, like with glasses on and shit.
Jugga.
Teaching the game, Bobby. We here to learn. We trying to learn from Bobby.
So I did that, whatever, and then like her sister seen it. Her sister is Paper Girl. I wish I knew her IG. I think it's Love Paper Girl or something like that. If you just type in Paper Girl, you'll see her. Like, yo, this motherfucker look like an ex stripper. You would not think that she knew shit about anime, but her sister was telling me that when she go to the house, this motherfucker will watch subbed anime, and she be like, "What the fuck is this? I don't get it."
I mean,
so the whole night, like she was just like, "Yo, I just don't like this shit." Yeah, she's like, "I don't like this shit. Everybody keeps stopping my sister. I gotta be a part of this shit. I don't want to be a part of this shit. I don't get it." So
Paper girl or paper doll?
Paper doll. You right?
Paper doll.
Paper doll. Yeah, you see her?
She asexual? How you asexual with ass like that?
Yeah, like she's like asexual and all that shit. I was like, so she was there with her nigga, right? And when I was at the nerd, what was it called? Nerd parenting shit.
Nerd parenting.
Come to find out, she dates the nigga, like the light skinned nigga, the skinny light skinned nigga. She dates them. They do cosplay together, or whatever. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's crazy. But at the same time, I can't get over the fact that yo, this motherfucker looks like a stripper. Well, she's in the anime and cosplay. Like this shit's crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. I was like, yo, Hilton's right. Yo, Hilton was right.
She from Baltimore?
So, I mean, yeah. And
I got a car.
Nah, like I fuck with her sister, so I'm not gonna get into it. But you, yeah, you see some
she
shit
from Baltimore. I got a car.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, long story short, like her sister's mad cool. I'm not gonna.
I've seen her on Instagram before.
I haven't, but I have not, but I do now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put her sister out there, but like
you don't have to. But
like, yeah, come to find out, she cool people. It's like I fucks with her. She's cool. Nah,
we can definitely.
So we see you, and then you go talk.
Yeah,
the rest of the night.
Do not think your boyfriend can beat me.
So I just think I'll hit you with Sharingan.
So y'all went and talked for the rest of the night, quote unquote.
Yeah, we talked. Like she was cool.
That's what you call it.
She busted to the dance.
That's what I'm calling it. Nah, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to her.
Nah, you're right.
Okay. She cool.
She cool. She cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Sierra though.
Shout out to somebody.
Yeah, Sierra. She is cool. James Watt's cool.
Yeah, shout out to Sierra.
Oh yeah,
all niggas cool.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm sorry.
Wait. Oh, this is a Patreon exclusive too?
It might have to be. It might have to be.
Let's go. What's going on?
Oh yeah, so yeah.
What's going on? Because I kind of felt the vibe. It's a vibe.
It's
I felt it. That's one of the reasons why I left. I was like, okay, you got this shit. Let me go.
Oh god.
Oh. Slow motion.
It's like a sloppy toppy.
Yeah, I gotta relax.
No, you gotta relax, nigga.
So we seen Bobby, right?
Yeah, we seen Bobby.
So then we went back to my room, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I gotta relax. Oh, so nothing happened.
Oh,
okay, that's cool.
Nothing sexual.
That's fine. I'm just fucking with you.
But
oh wait,
no, nothing crazy. But the thought crossed my mind because we went back to my room. Right, my TV was already on. We was watching fucking Boruto. Right,
that's what you calling it. The TV was on.
Boruto.
We was watching Boruto. We was still drinking. Right, so now we start drinking, and
I was drinking.
And then she lays down on my bed, right? So now she lays down on my bed and like, you know.
Yeah, we can't put this on her boyfriend. Wait, I just realized that. We can't talk about this. Her boyfriend. Listen.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, nothing happened.
Okay.
I know, but that's
nothing sexual. Nobody touched nothing. Nobody pulled nothing out. Nothing happened. I went to bed. She went to bed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in the same room? Okay, all right.
We was in the same. So what happened was it was 2:00 in the morning, right?
What happened was
I was drunk, right? So we went back to my room. We was still drinking. I didn't want the night to be over. I didn't know what you was doing. I didn't know what Hesh was doing. I was like, all right, I'm going to try to find something to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to drink. Fuck you. So we drinking, and then, you know, we come to the realization that nothing else is happening for the night, right? So she's talking about she got to drive, but she's been drinking. She got to drive back to where she's at.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, yo, do you feel okay to drive? Because you've been drinking and you tired. I was like, yo, just chill here, lay here, go to bed. So she slept on the couch, and I slept in my bed. I should have offered her the bed, but I was too drunk and I wasn't moving. Real shit. So we was talking. We talked until we fell asleep. That was it. She left at like 6 a.m. Nothing happened.
6 a.m.
But if she'd have threw herself on me,
you'd have busted open.
No, I'm not. Yo, watch how you talk to me.
You're not gonna hit him with the ball?
But
You're not gonna hit him with the ball on him?
If she would have threw herself on me, I would have took it down. She's very attractive.
You're right.
So that didn't happen though. She has a boyfriend.
Yep.
We talked about her boyfriend.
And he listens to the show. We respect you,
We
dog.
talked about
Yeah.
a bunch of shit. That's the long and short of it. Nothing happened.
Yep.
Nobody touched nothing. Nobody looked at nothing. I had my shirt off because that's how I sleep. That was it. Nothing happened. Nobody touched nothing. Nobody pulled nothing out. Nobody suggested anything.
Cool. I'm with you.
I'm gonna tell y'all that on air and off air.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Nothing else
That's
changed.
good.
So
It's just funny to say otherwise.
it is. It's
Yeah, it is.
It's fun to say otherwise.
It's funny to say otherwise.
But the thought crossed my mind like, what if I just tackled this bitch?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Because I thought about it too. Like,
See?
no, I'm just saying. Because
I mean, niggas is niggas.
Because she's funny as fuck, and that shit is attractive to me. So
Okay,
I get it.
It's the fact that she's attractive.
Yeah.
She cool as shit. I got her alone. It crossed my mind. It's the acting on it that's different.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's that last one.
it's that last one.
It's that last one.
It's like, yo, if we on the same page, taking it down, no question. But being respectful.
Yeah.
She has a boyfriend. We talked about her boyfriend.
Yeah.
A lot.
He listened to the show.
And to be respectful, she was shouting at her boyfriend.
Yes.
too,
A lot.
She was
like
doing
when we
a
was
lot.
around, like she
Not
A lot.
she
But
enforced
She like,
that shit.
let us know.
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend.
Yeah,
No, but you
yeah.
act like
Watch
bitches don't
yourself.
cheat. Niggas don't cheat. People cheat.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean, it happens.
I could have fucked the shit out of it and just said whatever I wanted on the show.
I mean, I mean,
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't have said that, but you should have said that because it's insinuating shit. But yeah,
But I assure you, nothing happened.
nah. But after a while, like,
we just lost a listener.
Nah, yo, my nigga, Sierra, I assure you, I'm not fabricating nothing. I'm not trying to get brownie points.
Or nothing. Nah,
Nothing happened.
nothing happened.
If something happened,
he might have.
I got no problem saying
So,
on here something happened,
yeah.
but nothing happened. I'm not trying to,
Which is fine.
Yeah.
act like we was there. We got all the game in the world, and like she just hopped on my joint.
Nah, that's not that.
Nothing happened. I'm not because like I said, she cool. She a homie.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy.
and
Niggas went to sleep and she left.
Cool.
yeah, and even if you still think like you mad, I mean, like. Nah, she was respectful. She was respectful. Even
she
though
was
you like
very,
y'all slept
very,
like
very
inches away from each other, it wasn't
No,
like
like
she. I
feet.
didn't even really get that vibe from her like that.
No, we slept feet away from each
Yeah,
other.
I ain't
I was on the
Okay.
bed. She was on the
Feet.
couch. Feet.
There
Okay.
was a clear division between bodies.
At least 4 or
I
5
need you
feet.
to understand.
Ain't nothing happened. After a while,
division.
all right. I'm gonna be like, see, my fucking man ass. Like at first,
No.
I was like,
You're gonna bust
I
it to the
wouldn't
dance.
mind.
Fuck it.
Yeah. But at the same
At the
time,
end
like
of
the
the
more
day-
you start talking to her, it's like, yo, that's little sis.
Yeah.
That's little sis right there.
Exact.
That's why I
You
got.
just-
That's why I
you
got.
just summed it up perfect.
That's real shit. That's little sis right there.
So,
Yeah,
therefore,
no,
by default, all innocence. Cool.
Yeah.
She left at like 6 in the morning. I don't even know what the fuck I said to her when she left. I was like half asleep.
See
And then I woke up.
you later, nigga.
Yeah, like some wild shit. So I woke up it was Sunday at that point. So we woke up. Well, I woke up at like 9. No, probably no. I woke up at like 8.
Yeah, you woke up early. You been waking up early.
I was because I had to because I knew checkout was at 11. No,
12.
12. Checkout was at 12. I had to pack my shit. I wanted to go to a panel.
We didn't make that panel.
We didn't make any fucking panel. James was leaving, and
He wanted to get a picture.
He wanted to get a picture with us. So that's why I woke up. I took a shower, got all my shit together, and I packed up. And then we went down to the lobby. I passed out a couple flyers. We took the picture, and then Bobby left first.
He probably.
I think y'all
he
left
probably
first.
got away first. No, you probably left first just because I had to check out. He had to check out, and then I had to wait for
cut
him.
this
I
out.
had to wait
cut
for
this
him.
out. I
to
was talking to homegirl. Yeah. She said she see you on the elevator though.
Yeah, she did.
Who, him?
No, you.
Me?
Yeah, she said yeah.
Probably was a bad decision, but she said I see your boy in the elevator. Who? Oh, the one over here. All right.
She's like hotel, motel.
Yeah, and she was feeling bad.
Feeling bad
She's
about
like,
what?
because she
Sucking
vibed
Never mind.
with me.
Cause you vibe
She
with you?
vibed with me. She was like, oh, yo, you,
is that what we
I
calling
fucks
it?
with you,
That's what we
but
calling it now?
you know, you live too far. I was like, yeah.
What the fuck that got to do with
Like,
anything?
I got a car.
Well, because she was feeling a nigga. Like,
Okay, so you can't keep in touch with somebody that lives states
keep in touch, but like, I don't go down there like that.
Oh, she feeling you.
Yeah, like she like feeling me like, yo, I would want to pursue some shit with you. But it's like,
Bobby gave it that good day.
you know,
Yo, I'm telling you, it's the beard, my nigga.
it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was just
Yo.
that. Yo,
Tell me she stroked the beard. Did she stroke the beard?
yeah.
Did she stroke the
Yeah,
beard?
yeah.
She did. She did. I knew it. Yo, women love beards, my nigga.
I wish I could grow a beard. I'm gonna try to grow my shit. My shit
I'm
don't
just
grow
saying,
like
nigga,
that.
You see this shit?
I killed
Yo, bitches grab this shit all the time. I be like, I got her.
Nah, man,
Ain't got
nothing to do with no. It ain't got nothing to do with no dick or nothing like that. Just that my conversation skills is on the 9,000, nigga. It's my conversation skills.
You just be cool.
Make her feel relaxed.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, I ain't never seen no nigga like you before.
So
you ain't even ask me for the pussy. Yeah, I'm not.
that's not the point. You gotta want to give it to me. I can't ask for it.
Yeah.
That's the game. See, yo, life.
Bobby got a game. I don't got a game like Bobby.
Art of seduction. I told you like that. The first rule of it is stop talking to them like they're females, man, because that shit make you nervous.
Dog,
You're talking to them like they're a nigga on the street.
All you gotta do is present
Telling
yourself
you,
a certain
man.
way. You see, the women came to me.
No, they definitely did.
Dog, I
seen
didn't do
it.
anything.
Yeah, well, I was sitting there too, but they ain't come to me, nigga.
You gotta present yourself in a certain way. It was like, sometimes you gotta show the dick. You gotta show the dick to get the pull.
I'm just saying the last situation I can't. Never mind, I can't talk.
All
About
right,
shit, but the last situation.
So we leave on Sunday and we get home, and then that's the end of Blerdcon.
Yeah.
Now, what are your takeaways from Blerdcon?
It's fun. It's crazy to see that many. First of all, to see that many black people in one area, that many black nerds in one area too. Right. And niggas is living their life out that bitch.
Right.
Like niggas was living.
Right.
I seen some shit. I was like, oh, all right.
We seen some shit in the lobby. We seen some shit at the after party. We seen some shit at the arcade. We seen some shit at the
the arcade
food truck.
Yep, we
saw some shit everywhere.
I don't think we talked enough about the arcade. Now the arcade aspect of it, right? That's where everybody was chilling because the arcade, like Hilton at the presentation, he said that shit is open 24/7, and these motherfuckers was
24/7.
Yeah,
me and Sierra played Tetris. Scraped her,
busted,
scraped her.
Yeah, it's like now. Y'all already know us. We some hood niggas that just talk about geek shit. Like, hey, this is some shit to go to.
Yeah, no,
like,
it is.
Yo.
I was telling this nigga beforehand, like, this shit is better than Duce. Duce is like a hit of coke. If I had to describe it in a drug form, like, I hear, like, coke is like, you know, a 15-minute high, something like that.
Just
but,
hurrah.
like, fucking Blerdcon, that shit is some weed. That shit gets you fucked up.
That shit the Khalifa Kush, nigga.
Yeah, like, nigga, that shit goes on all day and all night.
Yeah,
by far the longest fucking weekend I've ever had in my fucking life.
Real. And if my antisocial ass have fun, imagine what you have.
Yeah,
like it's like Hesh said, it's crazy to see that many black people in one area, so many nerdy black people in one area, so many like people. Like it's where you, if you're a nerd, you listen to this show for certain aspects, whether it be, I guess, for the comedy or just for like the nerd talk. It's somewhere where you can be yourself as a black nerd. If you didn't go this year, if you thought about going this year and just couldn't make it, I implore you right now to start saving your money, start booking your trips, just start getting shit together, get your cosplays together, and come to Blerdcon next year because this shit's only going to get bigger and better. And it was just so dope to see that that black people can come together in that aspect with that many black people. I didn't hear about one fight.
I was just gonna say that.
I didn't see a lot of disagreements.
Yeah.
You saw people.
Well, you know, when they arguing about Naruto shit.
You saw people from all different walks of life just getting to know each other. I was in the elevator with, I don't want to use the wrong pronoun, but
a person.
Her, but it was
Her?
it was a man, but I guess he
Oh, okay.
Person.
identifies as a woman, and we had a great conversation
Yeah.
in that brief
3 seconds.
yeah,
whatever
like
long it
being in
was.
the elevator for like a brief minute, and he had the same name as my daughter, so it was like we connected on another level. So and then another thing, Blerdcon is not just for black people. We saw
Yeah.
Asian
I see
people
mad
there,
white people.
Yo,
there,
you know who I
Indian
missed?
people. Who?
It was this chick that's cosplaying as Android 18. I didn't see that shit.
Oh.
I wish I did.
I seen to the.
I saw.
Oh, I seen.
I wish I did. I would
you
take
talking
a
about
picture of
the
that
one I
shit.
seen?
Yeah,
I
and
seen.
she looked exactly like fucking.
had
Yo,
them-
she rocked that shit.
She
I
had them things.
yeah.
Seen to the her.
Yeah,
We seen Cruella. Cruella locked it too. It was some chick
Yeah,
that was
and
Cruella.
Fucking some chick with the she's doing some chick from One Punch Man with the yams out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Dog, like it's not just for black people. It's
No,
for
it's not.
it's for white people, Asian people, Spanish people, gay people, straight people.
whatever the fuck you want. It's all inclusive.
whatever pronoun you identify with. It's for everybody. It's an all inclusive thing, and that shit was beautiful to see.
Facts.
Like I
Hella
said, if you didn't get a chance to go this year, if you couldn't go this year, start saving now. The hotels wasn't that much.
They wasn't even that bad.
They
Yeah, it
wasn't
wasn't.
It was
that
more
bad.
money than I wanted to spend because I'm broke.
Exactly.
But it wasn't actually that bad.
But just for the mere fact that it was just like my favorite part of the whole thing was the cosplays. Just seeing
Yeah.
how much effort and dedication that people put into their costumes. People just walking around free. It was just people walking around being themselves. Because I feel like a lot of times, you know, in the black community, I mean, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
But like we don't feel like we can be our total selves, or we feel like we're like outcasts in certain I guess certain circles. And this is the one place where you can just be the fuck free. You can be you know, as geeky as you want, as nerdy as you want, as gay as you want, as flamboyant as you want. Just being you, and no one's judging anything. Everyone walks in there with an open mind. We all know we have the same common interests. Where it's like, oh, you like anime? Oh, you dressed up as such and such? Oh, you wearing this shirt? Everything, yo, it was just a beautiful thing to see. Please, next year, I need y'all. If you're listening, show up, come to Blerdcon, fuck with it. Not even for us, just fuck with it, fuck with the environment. For you, it's just a dope ass experience, man. I'm going, even if these two niggas say they not.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Actually, I think I'm less apprehensive now.
So
I've been there. Did that.
now we going, you know, that might be our first live show next year. So if you want to come to that, you know,
what you want to do instead?
we gonna, huh?
Or you want to try to do both?
We gonna
Live
talk
show.
about it.
Okay. Cool.
Live show?
We will.
Live
discuss
show
it.
actually. I think live show might be lit.
Live show might be lit.
That shit.
Live show might be lit if we fucking
wild.
get some Duce and some.
Yo.
Live show might be lit. So, you know, we gonna put things in motion. You got a year and some change
Yeah,
to
we gotta try
plan.
to do a live show.
Yo,
That would be the perfect place to do
we're
it.
coming up on episode 50. That's a milestone for us. That's a milestone for a lot of podcasts. 'Cause
Yeah,
they don't
a lot
reach,
of
they
them
don't
make that many.
reach it this far. So next week we got a surprise for y'all.
Is next week 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 49.
49.
God damn.
49.
Next
You know
week.
what's funny? This is the same number of podcasts I came on your shit.
It is?
Yeah, Domino Effect. I feel 49.
came on 49?
You're 49.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I forgot what episode Hesh came on. I was like 23. That was something early.
Yeah, I was
Something
on
like
there
that.
like twice, I think.
Yeah, he was on there twice.
One for
but-
our shit and then one some other.
But yeah, man, Blerdcon. That's the not the only con I'm fucking with, but you know, just to get in on the ground floor of shit, because this is
Yeah.
the third year that this shit is going on, and like I keep saying,
That's a start.
the heights that I see this shit going to, and the bigger and better that's gonna get next year. You
Yeah.
want to get in on this as soon as possible. So,
Yeah, I told my sister about this shit. And she was like,
Bring
oh,
her.
nigga, you ain't tell me? Because my sister, if she were to cosplay, she looks just like Storm.
bring her.
She looks like Storm.
I can't.
Yo, they was
I can't hang out with my sister
fucking
like that.
Sierra dressed up as Susie
Susie
Carmichael.
Carmichael.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. I was like,
mad love, mad pictures, mad people
Right.
stuff, and everybody's friendly. Nobody has an ego.
Right.
Nobody
Like I'm
has
saying,
an attitude.
I ain't seen no
Everyone's
beefs.
there for the same shit. Everybody's there to just enjoy.
Have fun and let
Everyone's there for like it's the happiest like
Yeah.
environment I've seen in a while, bitch.
Facts. I relaxed, sort of.
Yeah.
But relaxing for me, and I was like, oh shit, this is actually not bad. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, Blerdcon.
I got so drunk that I ordered Uber Eats and then forgot.
Yeah, he ordered Uber Eats and just
and it went to
forgot
sleep.
Oh yeah, shout out to the cosplay contest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was lit.
That
Yeah,
shit was
crazy.
lit.
Who was Princess Tiana? Damn.
Yeah,
I
she
don't-
won.
won.
know her name, but she
first.
won.
Yeah, but she won first.
Shout out to Rachel True. Shout out to
Estelle.
Estelle for coming through. I missed all day, man.
Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't go to.
Oh, you know what's
This shit was dumb.
that was a
early.
good thing though.
Why?
That shit was so lit. Like motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about celebrities.
Yo, that's the wild shit. It was so crazy that celeb panels was there and niggas didn't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
they wasn't even lined up
Niggas
like
barely
that.
gave a fuck about the cosplay chicks that was there. Shout out to Sid Von something. Shout out to Cutie Pie Senpai. She was there. It was lit, man.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was dumb fun, man. Y'all gotta go just for your own geek's sake.
Yeah.
And just for future references, I do not dance. Yeah, y'all know.
But you are feel free to dance on Hesh.
Yeah.
He don't dance.
If you're female,
All he do is this. It's a little 2-step with a little twist.
Yeah, with a little pump.
if you're female, only if you're female.
Cockarot. Oh man. So is that it?
I think so, dog.
We don't got nothing else to talk about with Blerdcon. We covered everything, most of the shit.
That's it.
All right.
It's a good one.
Yeah. So picks.
What we doing for 50?
What we doing for 50?
Okay. All right, cool.
Picks.
My pick will be Red versus Blue for Rooster Teeth. Why is that funny?
Nah, it was just like 'cause it's old.
Oh yeah, I mean it's still going.
It's still going?
Yes, yeah, it's still going. They do it. They're like 13 seasons or 14 seasons.
I didn't know.
They might be at like 15 seasons if I'm not mistaken.
I thought that shit stopped a while ago when Halo stopped.
Nah, so yeah, Red versus Blue. If you have never seen it before, it's by Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth. You can go to YouTube channel. It's Rooster Teeth. And it's like it starts off as like just a comedy about. If you ever play Halo. And you play multiplayer, you know, there's red team and blue team. And it starts off as like a comedy about fucking there's a red team over here, blue team over here, and I think it's a blood gulch map. And it's just them doing dumb shit. And it sort of evolved to like having a crazy kind of complicated story and shit. And at some point Monty got on, and if you know who Monty he did the Dead Fantasy video games, videos, if you ever seen those. So like the animation style kind of kicked up, and it's like a lot of action. I enjoy it. It's pretty cool. So I say watch that. You might enjoy that.
So Bobby, picks.
Never mind.
This motherfucking episode. Episode 49, Dick Set Match.
Dick Set Match.
Nah, because I'm posting this shit straight up, no chaser. Nah, I'm posting this shit straight up. I got a contingency plan.
Wow, boy.
I got a contingency plan for my life.
So
My life.
my pick
I really
is
need some
Big Crit new album. Crit was here. I'm a big fan of Big Crit. Somebody said that they want us to talk about music more. That's yeah. I mean that's one aspect that they said that we're missing. Like I love the show, but I wish y'all talked about music.
I mean,
more.
we can, but
It depends.
here's the thing: I don't really listen to a lot of new music. I listen to a lot of the shit that I listen to, and a lot of it is like sad.
This nigga on the way up didn't listen to nothing past 2006.
No, I did not.
This nigga listened to Eminem albums. He
Young
listened-
Guns.
He listened to the Eminem show.
Obi Trice.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah,
Obi
Encore.
Trice.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't even
Eminem
know
show.
niggas liked Obi Trice.
Obi
album.
Trice album is fucking fire, my
Yeah,
nigga.
because the guy, we all
Focus.
died one day on it.
I'm the locust.
And he listened to Young Guns and but
And then Marshall Mathers LP.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Marshall Mathers.
Bitch, I'm gonna kill you. But Big
facts,
Crit
bro.
album. Crit was here. Check that out. I fuck with it. I gotta listen to it again. But on first listen, I fuck with it. So, episode 49.
Yeah.
Everybody's still recovering from Blerdcon.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna miss it.
I don't want to do it.
There's always next year, brother. There's
Yeah.
always next year.
I used to bust it.
That's why you should keep in contact with old girl.
Mm-hmm.
We going back eventually.
Mm-hmm. He going back too. He's like, nah, I got too many new bitches. I need to
so we
fuck.
do
I feel bad in a way.
About what?
It's like, damn, man. Like, I gotta, I was on my Professor Sex shit.
Yo,
I made her feel some type of way.
Some type of way.
man, I cannot wait to like make a comic book out this shit. I got so much source material.
Why I got bad superpowers?
Like, this nigga just got superpowers that like just come off of him, and he and he can't control it.
Like Kilgrave?
like
Rogue.
Kilgrave, yeah.
He like Rogue. He
Like
can't
Rogue,
control
he
it.
just can't control it. Like he touch a bitch.
Touch.
You know,
Shit.
Pregnant.
you know you like me, huh?
Yeah. Superhuman whole powers is real.
Yeah,
Superhuman whole powers. This nigga. Some type of way.
So, we done?
Them Juggernaut their shirts coming out.
All I'm saying is, y'all niggas better buy that shit.
Yeah, doing all this work.
If we do happen to eventually, maybe, possibly.
When we put out merch, just make sure you cop the shit.
If you don't cop the shit, I'm fighting every single one of you niggas.
Where's Bib?
Good luck.
I'm gonna fight all them niggas.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, James is one of them niggas.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Not James. I'm scared of that nigga. I ain't fighting that nigga.
That's a little swole ass nigga.
That nigga gonna fuck me up.
But yo, we done?
Yeah, I think we good.
All right, so Ninja Vanish.
Yeah.
We out of here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, bitch. You like that, don't you? Raw.